I think it's that I look at my whole life and I see the awful, terrible things in my life and turn it into something funny.
Sexually ambiguous, racially ambiguous. Welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Good morning, everybody.
I say good morning only to those in the room.
Not to the audience, huh?
No.
That's fucked up.
I say it to you, and I say it to the little picture of our target listener that I have.
That's actually a picture of Travis. And if your target listener is sitting in the TEF box, then I think you've got a captive audience.
I certainly do.
Welcome.
I like glancing over to our entire audience.
You
there
do?
He is. Yes, he is.
And he's laughing. Oh, good.
He's having fun.
Our audience is enjoying the show.
Is our audience having fun so far?
Yeah, we're having a great time.
Okay, great.
Good.
Okay, great. Welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Happy Monday.
Ugh.
Happy Monday.
The new hour is getting up, is so much nicer to sleep the extra hour, but there are a good amount of people that miss us in the first hour, which we're bummed about.
See, for me, I wish I'd gone like you from the early morning until the slightly later morning. I went from the middle of the night until now. Even if you had been like, we're going to start the show at noon, I would have been like, that's really early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wouldn't have felt any better at all.
Well, the traffic stinks at this hour. Like, I noticed that. It's getting here. I'm stressed every morning.
Yeah.
I'm giving myself a decent amount of time to go a short distance. And it's still like, That's
why, I mean, it's one good thing about the train. It's going to get here on time. But as I've told you, I don't get a seat. I have to get very lucky to get a seat on that stupid train. Everybody lines up. Everybody's got their suits on. Everybody's miserable.
Yeah, I don't go.
It's a bad vibe. It's a bad vibe. Did you watch The Walking Dead? Speaking of bad vibes.
I did not. I was at a wedding. I couldn't.
The big Walking Dead premiere was last night.
I'm not caught up. I'm probably 5 or 6 episodes behind. I don't know. I never know where I am on The Walking Dead. I have to rewatch it and go like, did I see this one?
Did they leave the farm? Because that was 5 or 6 episodes ago, right?
I haven't seen the farm one.
The farm was season 2.
Oh, with the old guy.
Yeah.
No, I'm caught up to season. Well, season 6 is what just finished, right?
I think so. I feel like it's season 58 by now. It's a long show.
It's because they're doing half seasons. So when they stop it between 6.5 and then 6.5 picks up, you're like, where the fuck am I? Like, I never know when they start and don't start.
Yeah.
I got to catch up again.
Sopranos used to do that. And then they would spend a year between seasons or whatever. It'd be so frustrating.
18 months sometimes.
But it still felt a little more organized. I do tend to feel the same way as you. Like, I just don't know when it's on or not. I also gave up completely last season because I was over it.
Okay.
Because the show is, and I was arguing in the TEF box about it, and I tend to side with Travis Teft about most things.
I'm usually right.
But he was a little Tefty about it, because I said it's just such a slow-moving show.
Well, they're zombies.
No, I don't mean the pace.
Did you hear that they're driving race cars now?
Who?
The zombies.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
Why is that?
Just so it's different.
So that they can get to where they're going a little quicker.
Zip around faster.
Yeah.
But they don't know how to touch the steering wheel. They just put their arms out.
Yeah, one of the first things they're going to rebuild in the new world is NASCAR.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Carl, we didn't realize the NASCAR tracks are still there, and the zombies have race cars now.
Yeah, they're going in circles, Carl.
Don't worry, Rick. It's me, Daryl. We're going to crossbow those zombies right out of their race cars.
Oh, Daryl. Enough with him.
It's really a slow-moving show. And
It's a story.
No. I don't have the time or the attention span to be sitting there and watching this shit in real time. It takes forever. And this is what happens every time. It's always a great... By the way, I watched the premiere last night. It was a very good episode. But it's the same thing as when the governor was there. And they were like, oh, we're definitely going to lose to the governor because he's got so many people. And then they finally pull it out at the season finale. But it takes forever. And I guarantee there will be at least... How many episodes a season? 13? Is that what they do?
I don't know.
Well, no, they split it in half.
Oh, so much fun.
It's more than 13. No, look, but here's the difference.
There will be 8 episodes where nothing happens.
What I want to do is go back and finish up season 6. What I saw was good, but and then they go away for a little while, and I never come back on time.
It's always been like that.
I know, but they didn't always split the seasons though.
Yeah, but they're just it's.
Let's go to the TEF box for comment.
Well, it's a new model. Like if you think about back in the day when seasons were 24 episodes and it ran from September to May, and there would be like a new episode on, and then 2 weeks of repeats, and then 3. Yeah. Now all they're doing is showing you 8 straight weeks of new episodes, and then they take a break. So it's still following the same, time period. It's still
No, but
you're
you're
saying because they would break up the season with like, okay, around Christmas time we'll do,
we'll take 4 weeks off.
and then we'll come back. But
Yeah.
now
They're
it's
taking
just,
more than 4 weeks, though.
No,
They're
but-
breaking it a lot.
Right, because they're taking their break all at once.
It's like if you're in school, and instead of having breaks throughout the year,
Right.
you got 1 4-month
Yeah,
break.
but the problem is Travis is a zombie apologist.
He is a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
is.
I'm very pro-zombie.
Yes, you are. No matter what
Yeah.
they do, you find a reason as to why it's
but
okay.
they're stupid. They don't know.
they're slow.
Dead.
They're
Yeah.
dead.
And then I get confused because I watched the show, and I was like, Jess, who are these people chasing zombies? And she goes, that's Fear the Walking Dead. That's a different show altogether.
Is that good?
I'm not watching Fear the
No.
Walking Dead.
I watched the first season. I couldn't. No, you want to talk about a slow show?
I couldn't. It's
shit.
slower than Walking Dead.
It's not good.
Is it on season 2 now?
I don't know.
So
Two,
yeah,
three,
they're.
I have no idea.
Oh, maybe yeah. There's a new season coming.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's just a spin-off, and there's more people running around from zombies.
Wait, is
and
it a
things.
prequel or is it?
It's a prequel that happens in Los Angeles. So it's an interesting premise. It shows the beginning of what happened.
Did they tell you why they're zombies?
Yeah.
Why is there zombies?
I don't know. Everybody got sick.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, wow.
Like at the beginning premise of the show was like, oh, one day we'll find out why there's all these zombies, and then they were like, that's not really what it's about. And you just haven't thought of why there's zombies
Right,
everywhere.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I do want to know.
Yeah, why did you do that?
I tell you, I saw Norman Reedus at Black Sabbath. He stood like 2 people away from me. He went and he came in and watched when they were at the garden.
Everyone loves him.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Why?
I don't
Not
dislike
nice?
him. No, he's fine.
Get a better seat than you?
I know
No,
why.
actually, I didn't. 2 seats. So he was on the same row I was.
But still, you'd like to be the most famous boy at a Black Sabbath show.
No, I always like when I see celebrities there because it makes me. I told you I saw The Rock and Stephanie backstage.
That's amazing.
I'm not The Rock. Sorry, Triple H. I didn't recognize him.
Yeah,
I was in
of course
Sabbath
you didn't.
mode.
Yeah. You were too busy staring at Geezer Butler. To
Yeah, he was
recognize
there.
The biggest movie star.
No, it was Triple H.
Hunter
sorry.
and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Hunter's there. And he goes, oh, hey man, we've met before. And I went, oh my God, I didn't recognize. I'm sorry. And they were very nice.
I like that. Hey, man, we've met before. Please don't say in front of my wife that when we met, I was spanking chicks.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he was very naughty.
But yeah, so like it's the slowest moving show in the world.
Norman Reedus, by the way, had an 11 with him.
Of course he did.
Wow.
I don't know one girl that doesn't like that dude.
Did they really?
Oh, Jesus Christ, do they love him? They love him so much.
He's everything a woman likes. Like, he looks like he's a little tortured.
Right.
And he also is a rescuer. He saves you. He's brave.
He's strong. He's a hunter, but at the same time, he's got that sweeping hair, which means he's an artist.
Yeah, the girl he was with was stunning.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
Yeah, I tried rapping with her, but
What do you mean rapping with her? Like you just tried to spit some game?
I was like, what are you doing?
She's hanging out with Norman Reedus.
That's what she
Sounds
said.
more like an interrogation.
Yeah. I was like, what's going on over here?
Hey, who let you back here, huh?
Yeah, you like jokes?
I'll bet he's not. Hey, Norman, you're with Norman Reedus, huh? I bet he's not that funny,
Yeah,
huh?
he doesn't tell a lot of jokes.
Right. I got jokes.
Yeah, she was a blonde girl.
Man, oh man.
Women like him. I didn't know that.
Oh, they love him. They love him. I got caught up watching that because they do the marathons before the new season starts. And so I was like, okay, I just half watch a bunch of the episodes while I'm doing other stuff, while I'm working or whatever. I'll half watch all the episodes that they have playing before this thing. And then I'll be caught up. And I was. And you know how I knew I would get caught up? Because 3 things happen every season. And you could just sit there and do something else and not miss a goddamn thing.
Right.
Nothing. And then I didn't have to wait a full. How long was it since the last season?
4 years.
It's too long to wait.
I know.
Everybody's much older. Carl is like 38 now.
Yeah. Carl's got kids.
A few months.
So, because most people were were highly anticipating
Oh, yeah.
this thing to find out who got hit in the face with a baseball bat with barbed wire.
Well, I don't know that one. I wasn't caught up there.
That's the season finale.
Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you who it was. No spoilers.
There's no way you will not find out.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's
I could
everywhere.
care less.
But the point is that I didn't have to wait. I just had to wait from when I saw it and then the next episode
You had
starts.
to wait the 30 seconds before the next episode
I
started.
thought I was going to have to wait 30 seconds, but I got so frustrated. Do you know that those assholes did a cliffhanger finale, and then when the season premiere starts, It was 25 minutes into the episode before they revealed the cliffhanger. 25 minutes. 2 commercial breaks.
They know how to do it.
Yeah, they build a story.
They're not building a story. They're building frustrations. They're a bunch of cock teases.
I think you are so used to your episodic Law and Orders.
Yeah, twists every fucking commercial break. It's the best show.
And just a singular contained story in each episode. That you can't handle these serialized dramas anymore.
I can't, because I sit there and I go like, oh, I like that show. I'd like to rewatch. Well, you can't just turn on one episode, so I better allot 16 hours of my day.
Well, no, it's a story.
As opposed to being like, what's Stabler up to? Hey, let me see who John Taffer is fixing today on Bar Rescue.
Here's why they're so smart. Because they do it and they get you to a season finale and a season premiere more than once. That's smart.
I know, but they just drag you kicking and screaming.
They do.
They
splitting up
drag
the
you.
seasons was a really smart thing, and I think that they were the first ones to do it. But now it's
just
done by
what's done.
it's done by a lot of different shows. Yeah, because it's smart. It gives you, like you just said, it gives you 2 premieres and 2 finales.
And I feel stupid because
Just stop right there.
I feel stupid watching because I'm sitting there going like, this is ridiculous. What's happening here? I want to find out what's going on. And at the end of the episode, a bunch of stuff had happened. But in all actuality, about 20 minutes worth of stuff had happened in the 60-minute episode.
Well, I remember when they killed the one guy, and then it turns out he was just under all the people who were getting eaten by zombies.
Yeah.
It was a little much.
It was.
You could say that. It's a year and a half. You don't have to.
Yeah, no,
dance around it.
but here's the amazing part: is it's a zombie show, and I have a problem with certain things. I'm like, that had never happened. While the fucking planet's got zombies all over.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah,
But and that too, like on any show, they're like, oh, they showed him dying, maybe, which 100% of the time means he's not dead. You know what I mean? Like if you say one person is definitely dead, like at the end of that season last year, it was very obvious that one person had had their brains smashed in. Mm-hmm. If nobody had died in this season premiere, you probably still would have been coming in being like, well, they're telling a story.
Well, no, I mean, come on. I draw the line at some place.
Right. I was happy with who they killed.
Me
Although,
well, I can't wait to see.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I feel close to my characters on TV, and then I get jealous that they have kids that they love. Because I think I just hate all TV show kids, because I hate that little Carl. I can't.
Carl!
Yeah, I hate him.
You don't like Carl?
Carl!
Carl!
He's fucking 16 years old. He's still wearing his dad's sheriff hat.
Yeah, he runs his hand roughly through Carl's hair. Yeah. I love you, Carl.
Hate that kid. Can't stand him.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Carl wears up. You're right. He is 16 with his dad's sheriff's hat. That's fucking annoying.
It's like, get over it. Should be fucking banging chicks already, and you're wearing a Halloween costume around.
That's a little annoying.
But I feel the same way about Coral as I do
Tefta Besso. I'm sorry, I just saw that on Twitter.
No, there's a photo coming
Besso.
into at Jim and Sam show that says Tefta Besto. But like, I feel the same way about Carl as I do about Walter White's kid. I hated that dude.
Why? Yeah. What about Uncle Hank?
I just wanted some breakfast.
I find myself on every show where somebody could die. Same thing with AJ Soprano. Hated AJ Soprano.
Did you hate him?
He was the fucking worst.
I liked him.
Especially as he got older.
He was so unnecessary.
What a fucking little wiener he turned out to be.
No, but that's why. That's why he was necessary, because the thing is, they're showing you this mafia family that is the same shit that a regular family has.
Right.
The kid who's not following, he's just not what his dad would want him to be, to follow in his footsteps. He's
At all.
He's kind of a brat. He's lazy.
Yeah.
Like, even a mafia godfather has a fucking lazy kid. Like, what are you doing?
You have Tony Soprano, who wants to pass down the family business, and he's stuck with fucking drug addict Christopher, because AJ is such a disappointment.
That's exactly it, though. That's the beauty of it.
I liked it, but I wanted him dead all the time. Whenever they were like, oh, somebody's going to die this season, I was like, I hope it's AJ. With the fucking Breaking Bad, I was like, whatever happens in the finale, I hope that autistic dude or whatever he had going on with him, I hope he's dead.
He was just, he wasn't autistic. I think he's just half deaf, right?
Cerebral
palsy? Okay.
listen to D-Bag in there. Don't say that about Walter White's kid.
I've never heard him be so passionate about
It's
something.
cerebral palsy.
Isn't it cerebral palsy?
Yes.
Cerebral.
Cerebral?
I think you can say it both ways.
Yeah, you can.
Dad!
Yeah.
I just want to sit down with his dad and have some breakfast.
Yeah.
All I wanted was for him to be dead on that show.
What about Uncle Hank? Fucking annoyed me so much. Asshole, your father's a big meth dealer. Where's Uncle Hank?
Yeah. Your dad killed him, stupid.
Yeah, he's on the toilet reading.
Because they always take like these moral high grounds. Like, shut up. You're that guy's son. Like, just relax. Go back to your room. Go back to making GeoCities websites or whatever you're doing.
You didn't think it was a good website?
He was the worst at making websites.
I didn't remember that he made websites.
Yeah, he was trying to save his dad.
Remember when his dad got cancer and he made that awful website with stupid things floating around and stuff? That was the best, that they actually turned it into a real website.
I remember I thought the pilot was brilliant. It was a good show. Breaking Bad was a good show.
It was a fabulous show.
I didn't love it as much as everyone else did, only because they gave him cancer just to justify why he was. I always hate when they justify
cancer. He should get cancer.
Cancer. I hope you get cancer.
You should only get cancer.
Jerry, just talk to my grandson. I'm too busy. Cancer. You should only get cancer.
Great to see you. Yeah. Well, I mean, but he had to get cancer, right? Because otherwise he wouldn't have been motivated to start. You just wanted him to be a teacher.
No.
TV,
but no. What TV does is, and they do this a lot, is they give a reason where you are forced to like the character. Like you don't like Tony Soprano was a mob guy.
Yeah,
and that was it. He was a family man. He was a mafia guy.
Right,
he didn't join the mafia because he had a rumor that the mafia can stop AIDS.
Oh, like there was this thing about him that made him, he's not such a bad guy.
That's why. And I would have liked Walter White anyway.
But that was the whole premise of the show, though. Is like you're taking this guy who's not a bad guy and he becomes broken. He becomes a bad guy.
But then he's also constantly, at odds with himself.
And technically on The Sopranos, Tony was like, the part where he was supposed to be a good guy was they were showing him be a normal person and a family man.
Well, they were showing a complete human being there, which was fine. And I understand they needed to get him into making that, which you had to find a way, and that was the reason he had cancer. I just felt like that they want you to, sometimes TV gives you explanations for characters that almost you're forced to like them as like, oh, okay, I can totally get behind this guy.
I guess I do the same thing. He's trying to save his family.
Best example is Dexter, where he's a serial killer, but he only kills bad guys.
Right.
And I know it evolved into more, but I always hated that show for that reason. Like, they couldn't just say he's a serial killer, try to root for him.
That's the one thing that Walking Dead did right last night. They made...
Get my fucking hat off, Carl. You look stupid.
They made the bad guy, Negan, they made him do things on the show that actually turned him into a bad guy. Like, he didn't come across as likable at all. Anybody that watches that show is going to dislike him.
Yeah.
Which is another thing they do when they make a cool character. Like this dude that's hitting people with barbed wire baseball bats. It's very easy. Like, he's the cool guy now. And they made him unlikable.
You know what I loved about Breaking Bad, which I thought they did probably as well as any show I've ever seen?
No.
Was the writing. As far as getting, like, they showed how everyone affects other people.
Yeah.
There was a few episodes where they show how one thing rolls into another, and it was so brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, they opened that season with the stuffed animal falling out of the sky into the pool. And it takes the entire season for you to realize that what Walter White did
and what he caused
that.
Right,
yeah, but guess what? I never watched an episode of Breaking Bad and went, nothing fucking happened. Not one thing happened on this episode. And that happens every time. And here's why I'm upset. Because I watched Walking Dead last night, and I was like, okay, good episode. But I said, they're sucking me back in. I'm going to come in here next Monday and next Monday and next Monday. And I'm going to go, nothing happened on that show.
Next week, the whole episode's going to be about them looking for a hammer and somebody going to open a paint can with. What are you doing?
Where did Negan put our hammer?
Right. It's going to be about that.
Did he take it?
I'll catch up.
Trying to find more cokes that big fat girl found in the car. And then I was watching last season. They did one episode where the entire episode was only about all the chubby people wishing they could kill zombies too.
And then everybody got pissed off about that.
Right, because the chubby people, you guys figure out the brains of the operation. Us slim people, we kill the zombies.
It's the way it should be.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's like you don't want the big fat people running around fucking zombie hacking. Get back in there, slowpoke.
Is that what it's called?
Zombie hacking. Yeah. Hacking, Hackin apostrophe. Sounds cool that way.
Coral, we're going hacking.
Coral. Wow, is that like Roland? That was looks just like Roland.
Who does?
Wow.
No, it doesn't. It's not nice.
It does.
That's a large, unhealthy man who doesn't look well rested either.
I know.
He's sickly.
Yeah, he's waiting for someone in the lobby.
Oh, you want to call the show? It's 866-969-1969. You can also tweet us at Jim and Sam Show, which is also the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Ivan on Long Island. Welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Hey, Sam, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, pal?
All right. My favorite episode on Breaking Bad is when he threw the pizza on the roof.
I don't.
Yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember why he did it.
Yeah, I don't really remember why either.
He got pissed off at his wife. He brought a pizza home, and she was pissed at him. And he walked out and was like, oh, fuck it. And he threw it on the fucking roof.
Oh, that's right.
I think we interviewed Bryan Cranston about that. I think he said they actually did it on the first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when he just throws the pizza and the box falls on the ground and the pizza ends up on the roof.
Yeah, that was a one-take thing.
Which you know is just a great moment because that sad sack is going to have to get out a ladder and pull the pizza down off the roof.
Yeah.
That was classic.
Thank you, pal.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
You too.
It's fine. When I was in Albuquerque doing the gig I did, Kelsey's a big fan of Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like more than I am. Like I've seen the whole season, but we went to a lot of the places.
Oh, you got
wanted to see a few of them. It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
After that pizza episode aired, the woman who lives in that house had to the Vince Gilligan, the creator, had to ask fans to stop showing up at her house and trying to throw pizzas on her roof because people were actually doing it. She never had a problem with people coming to take photos and see it, but people were coming there and trying to throw pizzas on her roof, and she did not appreciate it.
I don't blame her.
Did Vince Gilligan ever offer to buy the house or anything from her? Because
I don't think
what
so.
a fucking pain in the ass that is for her. And that's never going to stop. But she's just like, okay, there's only a few episodes, blah, blah, blah. But Breaking Bad is on the level of Sopranos in the sense that it's going to live possibly forever. It's going to live for a long, long time.
Yeah, and there's always going to be asshole teenagers.
Yep, and there will always be new fans of that show.
Yeah.
It's not a dated show.
No, if I was, in my teens or early 20s,
You'd throw pizzas on the roof?
Absolutely go throw a pizza on that roof. Why not?
It's funny. I'd probably say I'm going to do that, and on the way over, I'd eat the whole giant thing myself.
Well, I guess you know how teenagers eat.
Crazy times.
So when did you leave off on Walking Dead? Because I also felt like a dickhead because I knew that I had just gotten sucked into the hype. Like I was firmly saying, I am dropping The Walking Dead because I'm dissatisfied.
I'd say I left off. There was some shit happening with some zombies.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had to move locations. That's all I remember.
I remember that.
No, I think at the end of the maybe it was in the middle of the season. I just don't know.
End of the last half season or whatever it was.
Yeah, who remembers?
Just watch the last episode and a half from this season. You'll be caught up. Nothing
I'll watch
happens.
it. I enjoy
Nothing
it.
happens.
I like to see what's happening and who pops on and.
What do you mean who pops on?
Like what what new people they pick up along the way.
You like that?
I do.
What new friends they make on their journey?
I liked Michael Rooker very much. I wish he was still there.
Was he the one who played? He was Daryl's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played Henry in Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Yeah,
right?
he was also in Mississippi Burning.
Yeah,
he plays a great motherfucker.
He really does. He just I'm sure he's a nice man. It's very difficult for him to play off nice
He
though.
always plays an asshole.
He always plays an asshole.
He was an asshole in Mallrats.
Yeah, he was a cop, right? Oh
No,
no,
he was the
dad.
Yeah.
The bald dad who got shit fingered or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. He was an asshole in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, he was.
What else?
Days of Thunder.
I don't remember that either. Oh, he was the bad guy?
But he's apparently really awesome, like in real life.
Yeah, I'd love to interview him.
Yeah.
He's been.
So, Michael, how is it? Always playing a bad guy.
He wouldn't have a good time at all.
You don't think
he would have a terrible time.
Why? Are you keeping everybody in suspense as to what I was going to ask?
But then it's like a Walking Dead payoff where it's like, well, that's obvious. Of course that was going to happen. Travis, you don't see this as very similar to the...
Tiff. Go back. God damn it. It was a Travis tribute.
Nope.
This was.
No.
Is this going to end up exactly like the Governor story?
Well, I don't read the books, but from what I
no, where he goes to New Jersey and comes out as gay? Is that what happened?
I didn't mean McGreevy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although
zombies suck.
It would have been great if the governor was played by McGreevy and he was just like, hey, guys, welcome to my compound. You guys are stuck. My zombie daughter is totally locked in my fucking closet. I'm such a bitch.
Wow.
But you know, does it end differently?
No, well, from what I understand, Negan's around for a long time in the books. That doesn't mean that he's going to be around for a long time in the show.
Yeah.
Because I know that they're at least introducing one other thing this year, the Kingdom.
Yeah, the thing in my pants.
The thing in your pants?
Yeah.
You're talking about a vagina?
And
The Kingdom, I saw on the commercial, it looked like the Black Israelites from Times Square.
yeah, and he's got like a giant tiger or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
No.
I saw that.
Why?
Tiger's got to be there too.
Yeah. Dude was riding a horse. There's horses, there's tigers, right?
A tiger.
It's like Mike Tyson's tiger. There's that. Yeah.
I don't know what
The
that
zoos are the zoos are free. You know what would be scary? Zombie tiger.
You don't want to see that?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm just saying now that we're in riff mode.
Nope.
I feel like we're in riff mode.
Definitely not in riff mode. That is so crudely done.
Yeah. That's bad.
And then
I don't know
think
how I
that
feel
there's
about a tiger.
I think there's another group of characters that apparently come along way later in the books, but that they're already teasing.
Might be coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Are they the insensitive zombies?
Yeah, they're the politically correct zombies.
They only eat zombies of a certain gender. White male privilege.
Are they cis zombies?
Cis.
Are they cis zombies?
Oh, yeah, there's a professor in trouble because he won't say in Toronto. Have you heard about that?
No.
I just heard about
Oh,
that
I
story.
read about that.
Where he won't say, like, the proper pronouns. I don't think he's calling trans women he, but he's saying he or she. And he did this big free speech thing, and the kids were being such dicks to him. The worst.
They're the worst.
They really are.
You know, and I'll tell you, and it goes to that actually, the sensitivity of everybody. Part of it is because I don't think that they know how to let go. I was watching, like, it started when I saw commercials for Talking Dead, Chris Hardwick's, wrap-up show or whatever. And then I started reading it on Twitter. But, like, they do commercials for you looking at your stomach
Yes,
again?
I ate ice cream last night. It's a long story.
I was looking at commercials for Talking Dead, and they're going, like, Chris is like, don't worry, guys. We'll be here for you. We have a huge Talking Dead show coming up right after this. And he's, like, speaking so softly. Like, he's like, you know how we always pointed out how on 9/11 the news announcers would be totally different? Like, it's all somber, and where this is how he was addressing everybody. And then he did the show, and people on Twitter and everything, all the fans of the show are acting like they've really lost people in their lives. Like, they're going like, we're gonna mourn the loss of these people together. They don't even say characters, they say people.
Good for him.
We're gonna mourn these losses together, and we're all here in the Hollywood Bowl, and we're gonna come together and kind of make each other feel better, because tonight was a bummer.
He really knows how to get a show on the air.
Yeah, he
Son
does.
of a bitch. He
Yeah, he
really
does.
knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and he does not. I tell you this about Chris Hardwick. He commits.
I really want to do a show where I just talk about his show.
Yeah, but you don't have that kind of passion for any TV show. You're not going to sit there.
do.
You're not going to sit there
Yeah.
and act like you're heartbroken when a character on a TV show
Sure I
dies.
would.
For what TV
How
show?
about I'll go back into it. I'll do it Sopranos at the end. Like, you know, like instead of talking, you have to change it a little bit.
Yeah.
Sopranos like I'm pluralizing Sopranos because I'm in it.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I
That
know.
doesn't, it doesn't work
do.
at all.
I love The Sopranos. I loved it. I loved The Wire. There's a few shows I've loved passionately.
Yeah, but would you sit there and, like, be able to maintain a conversation?
Oh, God, yeah.
Like you've more, like, no. I don't mean maintaining a conversation about the episode, because I could do that. We're doing that right now. But maintain a conversation where you're mourning the loss of a character on a TV show as if they were a real person.
Absolutely.
Like who?
In The Wire, there was
like-
I could have.
Like when Omar died, would you be like, yeah, you know, tonight's episode was a real bummer.
Oh,
for
yeah.
both of us."
Well, if I was on TV, I would. I didn't say that in real life. But if they were like, action, I'd be like, you know, tonight's was very sad. I didn't see it as being, I didn't see this coming. You know, you think you see everything in TV, and they just didn't give you what you wanted this time, and I'm as hurting as bad of all of you. Comment?
I'm as hurting as bad as all of you?
Well, again, I'm in grief.
Oh, I see, I see.
Grief-stricken. They leave that. Those are the imperfections that we leave when we're upset.
I see, because it's raw emotion is what it is.
That's raw emotion.
I think somebody just came in and reviewed the pitch for your new show.
No, that's raw emotion.
Oh, I see.
That's what happened. Get that sadness out of there.
I see. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Sadness
You are gonna
and ice
make
cream.
you are gonna make one stinky apartment once you watch this episode.
That's what. Oh boy, here comes the ice cream. Oh boy, here comes last night's treats.
We all get to enjoy it.
Yes,
then.
you do.
We all of us get to enjoy it.
Oh boy.
How was your week? You were at Lenny Marcus's wedding last night.
It was so
right?
much fun.
You couldn't watch Walking Dead because you went to your friend's wedding.
That's right. I lived my life. It was,
I don't watch their lives. I live mine.
I live mine. I wish I had. Sometimes it makes me wish I had a relationship because it's kind of fun to go with someone to something like that.
Yeah.
But I decided not to take anyone.
Why?
There was no one to take. I just went by myself. But a lot of my friends went by themselves too. I saw like Dan Soder was there and Keith Robinson. And did you get some? Yes. Attaboy.
Oh boy. That means it's gonna float over here eventually.
I hope so. Yeah, that's the ice cream coming out.
No, that's not good.
Bobby was there with his wife. All my friends are there. There's a lot of comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sherrod and Vic.
At what point do you watch Wishing You Had a Date? When the slow dance comes on, you just want the camaraderie?
I saw Marina there. She asked me to slow dance.
Did you?
No, because we were getting ready to go and get food, but I said after the food, then we wound up not doing it. But, yeah, no one...
That's why you don't have a date to a wedding, because a girl comes up to you and goes like, do you want to dance? And you're like, yeah, after the food.
Well, she's my friend. It doesn't count as a girl. Marina's my friend.
I guess.
You're friends with someone for 15 years.
You still give her a dance.
I would have, but it was halfway through the song. She asked me halfway through the song.
Well, that's because she doesn't want to dance with you for a whole song, but she'll give you half.
Well, exactly. I want a whole song.
I see.
Sometimes when we touch.
No, Marina, I'm waiting for my song. Sometimes when we touch.
Tom Papa did the ceremony.
Wow.
He did Noam's wedding. He's done this is the third wedding. He's actually really good at it.
Did he do it like an old-timey radio show?
Yes, this was called Come to Papa. That's the name of his show.
Yeah, I know. I felt like you were going to do something different.
I couldn't think of anything. So he apparently he hasn't either because he still calls it that. He's he what do you call it? He was the not the officiator, but
the officiant.
No,
I don't know. He officiated the wedding,
and it was really nice.
Yeah, I mean he's not a pastor.
Right.
Yeah. But he was doing talking about how they met. And it was very funny. Mm-hmm. You know, Tom is...
Oh, did he throw in some jokes?
Yes, and Tom is good at moments like that because he's very funny, but he knows what's appropriate for a mixed wedding crowd.
Are you saying you might have not have done as good of a job?
I almost had a really bad moment, but I didn't do it.
What were you thinking about doing?
Because Lenny's girlfriend, his wife now, Gina, is a big fan of the radio show.
Isn't it funny the way those things work?
Yeah. And she's a big fan of the show. Mm-hmm. So she, likes the radio program. So during the, reading the, whatever he just wrote about them, he says, why am I not getting the words right? I didn't plan on talking about this. And he goes, they met and blah, blah, blah. And it turns out that she's a big, like the things that Lenny tolerates about her. And one of them was that she's a big fan of Chip Chipperson.
No.
So Chip got a name mention.
He did? Like Tom said that?
In the ceremony. And the people laughed. And Tom said, if you don't know who Chip Chipperson is, be grateful. And I'm not kidding. Thank God, I'm still shaking at how fast I almost went, fuck yeah! And I'm so happy I didn't. I'm so happy I didn't.
So funny to such a small number of people. Like, a lot of people would have thought it grossly inappropriate, but a very few.
Yeah, because it was nieces, like little 9-year-old nieces and nephews there. It almost flew out instinctively, and I'm like shuddered when I think of how close that was to flying out of my mouth as he's getting married.
Do you think his wife would have enjoyed it?
Yes and no. It would have been, like you said, terribly inappropriate.
Terribly inappropriate.
She would have enjoyed it on some level just because it's such a ridiculous thing, and she likes Chip, but it would have been, and they would have looked back in disgust.
My wife wanted no show stuff going on in our wedding. First of all, you already know that you had her paranoid when we got married because you kept texting as Edgar and saying you were going to object at the wedding. Like over and over again at my wedding, Edgar was texting me and saying that Jess was a woman of lower stock and that he was going to object at the wedding. He kept saying you shouldn't be marrying her. She's a woman of lower stock, and I'm going to object. I'm going to object once the wedding happens. And I keep getting these texts, and obviously I show them to Jess every time. And she's like, "You better not do any fucking characters at the wedding." And I've never seen, in all the years I've known Jim, I've never seen such a satisfied look on his face as when my dad married us. Like, he was the one who officiated the wedding. No, no. Stupid. He officiated the wedding. And he said something about anybody having any objections, which he didn't need to say because you don't. But he said it, I guess, to be traditional.
Sure.
And I just looked out into the audience, and I made direct eye contact with Jim and saw this giant Cheshire cat grin on his face.
I was very happy
like,
to be a part of the ceremony.
He was so pleased with himself that he knew he'd infected our brains.
But so but I wasn't expecting that.
And I'll tell you, it wouldn't have gone well because there was one show reference at the wedding. We found out 2 days before the wedding that our DJ was a fan of the show. Because we're sitting there and we're like having the Skype meeting with him like right before, like 2 days before. And he's like, oh, so what do you guys do for a living? You know, because for some reason the DJs want to get to know you.
Sure.
And just play the hits, you know?
Sure.
But they want to get to know you. And I'm like, oh, radio show. And it's the same thing. Oh, I work in radio. Oh, what radio? Oh, Sirius XM. Oh, what show? Oh, it's a morning show. Oh, which morning show? And at the time it was Opie and Anthony. And he was like, oh, that's Sam Roberts? And I was like, yeah, and Jess was like, she turned white. She was like, what the fuck?
Atta girl.
So she literally, in that Skype conversation, was like, do not make any references to the show. Just don't.
Yeah,
Don't make any.
her.
Don't make any. And right before we go out at the reception, and I think he thought he could sneak one in because she wasn't in the room, right before he introduced the new Mr. and Mrs. Roberts, he goes like, and before we introduce the big couple, I just want to give a special shout out and say happy birthday, Jimmy.
Oh, right.
And Jess looks at me and she goes, did he just say happy birthday, Jimmy? I go, Jess, just forget that ever happened. This is about you. Forget it happened.
Here's why she was bothered. Because she didn't know it was my birthday, and she hadn't got me anything. She was going to be embarrassed that it was my birthday, and she had no gift.
It wasn't your birthday.
It was my birthday.
No, it's something that people say.
Oh.
It wasn't your birthday at all.
So it would have been grossly inappropriate to
Grossly
chime in.
inappropriate.
But it was really nice. The wedding band was fucking excellent.
Yeah.
Like, they were really, the way they did
That's a risky thing. I mean, I've seen some bad wedding bands.
Well, they were very good. And the way they did it was they had a DJ. They had two DJs.
Oh.
And they had this little wall with lights on it. And then a guy just playing drums and another guy playing bongos in front so the beat was loud. Mm-hmm. And it sounds awful,
so they were
but
playing
it was great.
They were playing along with the DJ?
With the DJ. But
That's actually
it didn't
smart.
suck. There was no extra guitar, no extra bass. It was just two kind of percussionists. And then the DJ getting everybody, he was just chiming in a little. But it was nice. It was really fun, and we enjoyed it. Except for our seats were terrible.
Were they?
Yeah. Because fucking stupid Bobby was there, and he's like, let all the old people go up first. I'm like, we don't have assigned seating.
There's no assigned seating?
No.
What kind of wedding is this?
Yeah, it's just kind of white trash. But no, they just did it differently. After the ceremony started at 4, and then we go down to the, we have the hors d'oeuvres for an hour, so you don't get upstairs until like 6. And you just grab a table. So I said, Bob, there's no assigned seating. He wanted all the old people to go up the steps first while we sat down there and talked in the cocktail area.
Because then it's going to end up with like one comedian at each table, all miserable, instead of having a table full of comedians.
Well, it wound up with us behind a fucking tree in the corner. We had the worst table in the entire building because we went up late.
Yeah.
Because Bobby thought it'd be a great idea to sit down and talk for as long as possible. So the band was very fun, and I did dance a little bit. They dragged me out there at one point.
What'd you dance to?
I don't remember the song, but I did probably 2 minutes of dancing, and it was humiliating.
It was?
Yeah, Russ Beneve seemed like he was a little drunk because Russ was dancing by himself with no one on the dance floor.
Who danced? You or someone else?
Me.
You? She didn't dance?
It was the
Oh,
character.
no. Yeah, no, it was just me. One point, though, I'm sitting next to Bobby and Dawn, and Dawn is between Bobby and I. And, during the wedding, married couples put their arms around each other. And so I'm holding onto Bobby's hand lovingly while he's got it on his wife's shoulder for a good 2 minutes. He didn't indicate that he knew, and he had no idea that I was holding his hand. It was really creepy.
You're just sitting there going like, this was supposed to be a joke, but now I'm uncomfortable.
But now I'm committed to it. Then he stopped, and then so I thought he must have known, and then he's rubbing her knee, and I touched his hand. He goes, dude! So I'm like, wow, you didn't know that was my hand on you? He's like, no. The whole time he didn't know. It's kind of creepy.
It's weird and very creepy.
But they had really good food, and I ate a little ice cream and cookies.
I was laughing
myself.
Oh, good for you. It's a celebration of life.
It was very fun. Really fun wedding.
I was laughing at your Instagram videos of you and Keith Robinson saying that the wedding stunk.
That's what I did most of the night. I just hung out with Keith. I just fucking sat there. It was good to see him. And here's what is this from? there was something on the dance floor with his wife was doing something, but our seats. There was a lot of comedians there, guys I haven't seen in a long time. A guy named Justin McKinney, a really funny comic from up on. He's in New Hampshire. Dimitri Martin flew in from L.A. There was really a lot of comedians I haven't seen in quite a while. But this was us. Ted Alexandro was there. Bobby's wife, and there's Dave Juskow and Keith, and then Marina Franklin, and then the train. And you can see Lenny in the top left corner? I can't see what the fuck's happening in the goddamn dance floor.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Because Bobby wanted to stand downstairs and chat. And we iced Lenny at his own stupid wedding. Where Bobby's thing. He's like, dude, when Lenny comes over, don't say anything. So we made a conscious effort to ignore Lenny when he came to the table. So he was over there, and I turned the camera on at the very end for about 25 seconds, and nobody would acknowledge him. And he's just standing there awkwardly trying to get our attention.
What's the matter with you, bud? This is the work. We planned it the whole time?
We just ignored Lenny at his own wedding.
I was like, I know this is a bit, but there's no way we could have choreographed it from 30 seconds ago.
It was very fun.
Hey, Dad, why'd you turn the camera around the other way at the
I
last
don't know.
minute?
I didn't know that wasn't the appropriate way to do it.
You didn't, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, poor Jim. This is the wedding commentary.
We were having fun.
Yeah.
Were you seated on the speaker?
It was really, it was very bad audio. But we really were having a good time.
You were.
Yeah, it was
Weddings
great.
are fun.
Yeah,
They are fun, right?
Yeah.
I enjoy weddings, but when you just have a band instead, like I like the idea of having a band with a DJ.
I've never
and they
seen
can,
that before.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like I went to one not too long ago where they just had a band, and it was the worst wedding band I've ever seen in my life. All they did was play very old songs, and then they knew one new song. And it was that song, I don't even remember who sings it, Dynamite. I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. It was like from one of those, one of those movies. Gotta let go.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the only song that they knew. So and it sounded terrible because it's a very computerized song. Oh yeah, Teo Cruz.
By the way, do you
Is
know
that it?
who wasn't there last night?
Teo.
Who was not there? It was Kevin Brennan.
Why wasn't he
I
there?
don't know if him and Lenny are doing the podcast. Lenny quit the podcast.
Yeah, but does that mean you don't show up at the guy's wedding?
I don't know what the dynamics
Are they fighting?
I don't know. But I mean, didn't Lenny quit his fucking podcast?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know anything
okay.
about
Maybe some of
that.
the fans of the Kevin and Lenny show know.
I have no
But
idea.
Kevin is the kind of guy who would just say, fuck it, I'm not going to your wedding.
Yeah, fuck you then.
Oh, why am I not the guy's wedding?
But they played the Teo Cruz song 3 times.
Good.
Over the course of the night, because it was the only current song that they knew. And it was like, it was an old man singing this like kind of hip-hoppy dance song. It was terrible. He was like smiling through it and dancing through it. It was really bad.
Yeah, I don't think that you need to do that. I like the idea of them playing along with the hits. Again, the DJ would throw in little lines, sing along with the chorus a little bit so it felt live.
Yeah.
But it wasn't...
That's good.
It was really well done.
Like, imagine a wedding band with instruments and a guy singing.
This has 160 million views.
It's a huge hit. See, like, computerized and, like... But it's just an old white guy and his, like...
So the old man didn't have auto-tune?
No. And his 1950s band behind him.
I've never actually heard the whole song. I've only heard the chorus in other songs or whatever.
I mean, it's not like you're missing...
Yeah, it's basically the chorus just over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, look at Jim bopping now. He likes this.
I like the chorus.
He likes this. I love when we put on shitty music and Jim's like, this is actually quite good.
Yeah, it is.
It's like we did Red Eye on Friday.
That's right.
And I don't know, I think everybody thought you were joking. But at one point, what was the story about? Oh, yeah, it was about a guy who worked
down. This is awful.
You don't like it anymore?
No.
It was a guy who worked at Wendy's. And he was advertising his mixtape. So he put it up on the big board outside of Wendy's. He said, mixtape available now or whatever. And as a goof, they were like, we have some songs from his mixtape. And they played the I'm Lovin' It song from McDonald's. And I could tell in Jim's face that he wasn't lying.
But I said I wasn't. I didn't know what it was until I heard whatever that. Ba-da-da-da. I was like, oh no.
But he was sitting there bopping to it.
But
like,
I did enjoy it.
Like, oh, this guy's mixtape is actually really good.
So you were enjoying the McDonald's theme song as music.
Yes, I was. Not knowing
as a song
what it was, but then I admitted I didn't know what it was. But
this is pretty dope.
This is actually a great song.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
I can't believe I haven't heard this before.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was like, it's pretty good. It sounds professional.
Yeah, I gotta go back to I gotta go back to Wendy's and get one of these mixtapes.
Now, there was a rap with it, though. Let me hear the rap.
Yeah, I'm loving it. No, not that. Do you think that's an official McDonald's song, Adrian? He just went through the drive-through rap, and Adrian's like, got it. Just go to McDonald's, I'm loving it song. It's like
a rape song? What are you doing? It's the rap.
He is. He's trying to. It's because it's in his history. It's in his search history.
Getting up early has its rewards.
Oh, this is a real commercial.
Yeah,
we don't know which one we're going to find. This was the rap version, which I liked. For a minute.
Well, a real rapper wrote McDonald's song. Pusha T wrote it. And he's got credibility.
Oh.
I'm really feeling it.
Okay, you got had, Adrian. You got had. They got you, buddy. They got you, didn't they? They fucking nailed you over there, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. So, Jim loved the I'm Loving It McDonald's song.
Once in a while, you catch yourself enjoying a bad song and not knowing what it is.
For you, once and quite often.
No, I have pretty good music taste.
You think so?
Very, very varied.
The new Rick Astley song?
Loved it. Everyone loved it.
I don't think
you were in
so.
the minority there. That was a great song.
It wasn't a great song. And you know what's odd? It really hasn't done a lot on the charts, which is weird. It hasn't.
I don't necessarily need a song to do well on the charts for me to enjoy it.
For
Angels
you,
on My Side was very good.
For you, it's not about the commercial appeal.
No.
It's about how it affects your soul.
It's got 2 million views already. It's not doing that bad.
Yeah, but I bet like 1.7 of those are you.
No, I lost it twice. He's in the back of a car.
Would you have gotten excited if they played this at the wedding last night?
Oh, I love this song.
Yes, I would have.
Marina, get out of that seat. This is my jam.
Huh? You bopping back there? Yeah.
You love this.
I like it.
Yeah. This is good.
The video is a little low budget.
You think so?
Yeah. It's like the set of fucking season 2 of The Wire.
They didn't put everything into it?
No. But
That's all
come
right.
on, Travis. You don't think this is decent?
I have been behind you on this every time you ask. It's a catchy tune.
Do you listen to it at home?
No, never. I've heard it 3 times, and it's all been on this show because Jim's insisted on playing it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I would buy this CD, but I have not bought it yet.
No.
Spotify, just stream it.
I've not bought the new Rick Astley CD yet.
Yes.
Where would you go to buy your new CD?
I would probably buy it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe not the actual CD.
No, not the actual CD.
Because for a minute you sound like a guy that would flip his camera around the wrong way for no apparent reason.
Well, sometimes I do that, yes. Sorry, I'm not a video expert.
Casey in Michigan, welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Yes.
Good morning, boys.
Good
I don't know
morning.
if you've heard it. You were talking about fast food jingles. Have the guys look up on YouTube a song called Whopper in the Car.
Whopper in the car?
Yeah.
Sounds like a verb. Get it?
We eat burgers fast on this side, nigga.
I think this is not an official Burger King release.
It may be. I'm not sure.
Let me get a Whopper with cheese, man. I'm not gonna starve. I'm eating fries. I got a Whopper.
It's a parody. You like it?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Parodies normally
Thank you,
stink.
Casey. Yeah, most do. Most parodies
Yes.
are terrible.
They're not funny.
No. Although, I just found out after our interview, remember when Riz Ahmed was in here and he had his rapper friend with him?
I do.
And I just thought he was a guy who was just in here. Apparently, he's a very well-known rapper. He's in a group that's racist. And he did the Pizza Hut Taco Bell song.
I don't know what that one is.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. That was him.
Massive, like, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, I love that thing.
Yeah,
I
I
wish
know
I'd known that
everyone.
was him. I had no idea. Doesn't even look like him in the photo. We had this guy in studio. Do you believe him?
Yes, I do.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. What? I'm at the Taco Bell. What? I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Never heard this?
What?
No.
Have you ever been to one?
Not in years. I think that shit.
Wait, we're at the Pizza Hut. We're at the Taco Bell. We're at the
You like this, Adrian, right?
Pizza Hut and Taco
Yeah.
Bell. We at the Pizza Hut. We at the Taco Bell.
Wait for it to really kick in.
The combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. What? We at the Pizza
Okay, here it goes.
Hut. That Taco Bell. That combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut, Taco Bell. Combination.
Okay, so that's to really kick in.
Wait, I'm at the Pizza Hut.
Oh, I like this verse.
You like this?
I'm at the combination
Yes.
Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. Wait a minute, I got that taco smell, that pescado smell. I got a lot of.
Guess where he
smells.
is?
I don't know.
Pizza Hut, Taco Bell.
Why? I don't understand the purpose of this song.
What do you mean the purpose?
Meaning, it's just the same thing over and over again.
Right, it's fun. People like Pizza Hut Taco Bells.
Yeah, it's excitement.
It's excitement. You're
I
like,
don't
holy
get it.
shit.
You never walk into a Taco Bell and you're like, oh shit, it's also a Pizza Hut.
No.
Like, imagine getting this. You're like, oh, I want a chalupa, but I would also like breadsticks. I wish, oh shit, this is a combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
It's like, why is there only 6 value? Oh shit, the other 6 are Pizza Huts.
Right. Like, imagine this. I would like a quesadilla. I would also like a pan pizza. I don't know what I'm going to... Oh, shit! They got both here?
Yeah, no, I don't think I would enjoy that.
No?
No.
You're in the
I
minority.
could vomit and get diarrhea in the same building. How delightful.
There's one right by my house. Here's the thing. Here's something ironic about me, Jim. You may not believe this at first. I go to the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell. I just get Taco Bell. And that's a little left of center, but that's me. That's what makes me unique.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
I do.
I'll get like a chalupa or a quesadilla. I very rarely go for the Pizza Hut.
I don't like Taco Bell. I've tried it, and it was like,
It's the fucking best.
Yeah,
I didn't-
Taco Bell was awesome.
I didn't like it.
But you
I
know
liked,
Shitty fake Mexican food.
It's
It
the
rules.
best.
Chipotle I like.
Chipotle's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
very good. Doesn't feel as bad for you.
No,
Yeah,
it's
no,
not.
It's totally different.
It's premium. Taco Bell is dog shit. It's the
Yeah.
best.
Chipotle's fast casual.
Oh. I told you I saw RuPaul in a Chipotle.
Did you? I don't remember that story.
Many years ago, I was with my manager in L.A., and we saw Ru, but he was dressed as a man. He wasn't dressed.
Yeah, oh, so he
Sexy.
didn't have his wig and he wasn't dressed sexy.
Yeah, he just looked like plain old Ru.
Did you get a photo?
No, I mean, I've
You say this, hey RuPaul, I can see your burrito.
I was going to say hello, but I was just like, we did a couple of shows together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did Chelsea lately and some other one. So he was very nice, but I wasn't going to say he's eating.
He was in the movie, but I'm a cheerleader as a man.
Was he?
He didn't put on his RuPaul
Yeah,
getup.
I think he gets a little tired of having to dress up.
He should have gotten...
He's getting a lot of money to show up at fucking gigs.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
15 grand a pop, I heard.
Doesn't he do his whole show as a man? Like RuPaul's Drag Race or whatever?
I haven't watched it. That'd be your field of expertise.
Nope. That's why I'm asking. I'm
No, just
looking for
asking.
clarification.
Just casually asking.
I'm embarrassed to say I don't know.
Yeah, you should know.
I should know.
This is just questions from the Tef box. This isn't... I don't know anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
no.
I have no idea if he does or doesn't. Jack in Massachusetts. Welcome to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Hey guys, about a decade ago, the band Ween submitted a song called "Where Did Cheese Go" for Pizza Hut stuffed crust, and Pizza Hut rejected it. But it's very Chipperson-esque. So then they resubmitted it, just filled with obscenities, and then that got rejected too. But you got to listen to the original "Where Did Cheese Go." It's like 20 seconds long by Ween.
All right, let's take a listen. It's coming.
Where did cheese go? I don't know. Where did cheese go?
I like it.
I don't know. I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know.
You'd be a fucking asshole to turn this down.
They're little Lego people.
I want some stuffed crust.
Where did cheese go?
You don't like this?
No, I don't.
Where did cheese go, Jim?
No, I don't know.
Hey, Jim, where did cheese go?
No, it's a little redundant for my
Hey,
taste.
Adrian, where did cheese go? I don't know. See? Isn't that
No,
great?
I don't like it.
You don't think so?
It's the first Ween song I've ever heard. Now I love them.
They're the best. Ween is the greatest band ever.
No, I don't like them.
Where did cheese go?
No, I don't like that. It's a bit much.
Next time I go to the Pizza Hut Taco Bell drive-thru, they're going to be like, can I help you with something? And I go, yeah. Where did cheese go? You don't like it?
No.
So if they started playing that at Lenny Marcus's wedding, you wouldn't dance to it?
I would have slow danced to it, but I wouldn't fast dance to it.
That's going to be in my head.
I don't know.
No, I'm not enjoying this at all.
Do you get upset when like songs come out that seem like they'd be really easy to make, and it's just like, why does this exist? Is that the problem? I don't know.
No, it's just it's amazing the amount of effort they put into making this. It's redundant. I don't understand the redundancy.
You think there are redundancies in this song?
Bit, yeah. Like I don't get who writes the one line and goes, let's just do a whole video with the one line. It is kind of genius.
I don't know.
I mean, if you can get 2 million views on a million views just saying that.
See, you're lucky I don't have a soundboard, because if I had a soundboard, it would be that song, #1. I promise you that. I don't know. Did you purposely hit 2 at once?
No, just once.
Did you hear the gulping one?
I didn't hit the gulping one.
It played them both at the same time the first time.
That wasn't my doing.
Let's go to Nicole in San Antonio. What's up, Nicole?
Hey, morning, guys. Happy birthday, Jimmy. So it's not a song parody, but it's a ridiculous song. If you YouTube Flint Flossie, How You Like Your Eggs Fried or Fertilized.
All right, I think we should give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot.
Let's see if it's a smash or trash.
Like your eggs, fried or fertilized. The way you move your hips, girl, make me hypnotized. How you like your eggs, fried or fertilized, fried or fertilized, fried or fertilized, fried or fertilized, fried or fertilized.
I'm not feeling this as much.
It's stupid, but it's funny.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Had a freak last night, made a bite.
Adrian, where's my cheese song? I don't like this and I don't feel
good.
good. Where's my cheese song? Oh, yeah, this is a song. I don't know.
I don't enjoy this at all.
I don't know. Yeah, and little Lego men at the end. Oh, that feels better. That feels way better. Let's go to, thank you, Nicole, but that was not the hit that Where'd the Cheese Go is.
No.
I'll talk to you later. Let's go to Dave in Virginia. What's up, Dave?
Hey, guys.
Hello, Dave.
How you doing?
Good.
And I think the show, I was just going to comment on Lean. Hey, Jimmy, I'm coming to see you on Philly this week, too.
Thank you. Yeah,
this weekend, right?
Thursday through Sunday.
Yep, I'll be there Thursday. But, hey, Ween, they've been around forever, and they've done tons of great songs. Spinal Meningitis is one of their ones that...
Hey, how long has Ween been around for? I don't know.
No, but they, you should check out their catalog. Pork Roll, Egg, and Cheese is another one that they did.
You know what? I have to tell you the truth, and I appreciate the call, and maybe at some point I will. But right now, I don't want anything to spoil the cheese song for me. For now, I am a Ween.
Let's hear one more.
I'm a Ween fan.
Let's hear Spinal Meningitis. It might be good. It might get me on board. There we are.
No, we're not there.
Yeah, I'm not there at all.
That's nice.
You like this?
That album cover is literally the only thing that I knew about Ween up until today.
They're like they sound like a polished version of Wesley Willis.
It's a joke, right?
If Wesley Willis wasn't like a homeless drug addict, he would sound like Ween.
This is nice.
Well, he's a dead homeless drug addict now, but before that.
Huh?
No, Where the Cheese Goes way better.
No. No.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Woo.
I don't know. No.
I don't know. This is great. Now look at that. There's a Lego man. He's looking into a magnifying glass.
I'm not saying the video isn't enjoyable.
Well, you know what they're looking for. They got binoculars, too. You know what they're looking for?
The cheese.
That's right. Way to go, Jim.
Mystery, intrigue.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know. Has everything.
I wish Walking Dead was this compelling. I'll tell you this.
They really get to the point there.
I would hang on for a season finale if they were like, when we come back next season, we'll find out. Where'd the cheese go?
Yeah, no, it's...
You don't like it?
No.
That's weird. That's weird. Matt in Louisiana. What's up, Matt?
Yeah, I just wanted to remind Jim of the stupid theme song from the commercial for Mr. Bucket.
Yeah, remember when you guys used to play Mr. Bucket all the time? The balls pop out of his mouth?
Yeah,
No.
balls go in his head, come out of his mouth. That has pretty much ruined my life.
Let me hear it.
Mr. Bucket. Yeah.
Toss your balls in my top, I'm Mr. Bucket.
Oh, yeah.
Out of my mouth,
This is nice.
I'm Mr. Bucket.
Whee!
We're gonna run, I'm Mr. Bucket. The game's Mr. Bucket.
See, I grew up when this commercial was on television, and this song never left any of our heads, I don't think.
I'm Mr. Bucket.
Whee!
We're all gonna run, I'm Mr. Bucket.
I win!
Mr. Bucket.
Like, that commercial was on nonstop on any kid's show.
Yeah.
Ever.
It's not bad.
You like the Mr. Bucket song?
I do.
It's a good little tune, right?
Little
It's a toe
head with
tapper.
balls in it. It's nice.
You like that?
I do. I relate to it.
I know you do. Only thing is, the balls don't come out of your mouth.
Oh, yeah, it was kind of
Let's go to Patrick in Atlanta. What's up, Patrick?
Hello, Patrick.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hi.
I think if we're trying to get Jim on the Ween train here, it needs to be either the HIV song or Dancing in the Show Tonight.
All right, let's try
the HIV song.
All right. I would have liked it better if they had been repetitive. I don't like that they switched it up.
Well, let's see. Maybe they'll go right back to AIDS.
You don't ever know, right?
So. There you go.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
You don't mind that.
I can handle a pattern if now they just go HIV again.
Let's see what they do. Oh, they switch it up a little now. All right. Hey, what else has Ween done? Is there any other...
How about what has Ween done?
Oh, that's right.
Where did the cheese go?
Yeah, that's pretty.
I don't know.
Oh. We should take a break. I want to talk to you actually about Kevin Meaney.
Yes.
Kevin Meaney passed away, so we'll talk about that. I also your homie Lady Gaga was on SNL.
Yeah, I walked by where she was the other night. I walked right by a long line of people waiting to meet her.
Ah.
I'm like, what are you guys doing here?
And there's
Lady Gaga signing in there. I would actually almost get online for a CD. There's like 30 people online, 40 people. It was outside her parents' restaurant on the Upper West Side. But I didn't know if you needed a CD first.
So you didn't get online? You didn't ask somebody?
I just couldn't do it.
I got things to do.
Yeah, I didn't care that much.
Oh, you already have a photo with her?
I do.
Okay, so that's not that big of a deal then for you. No. Yeah, and...
how's her new album? Has anyone heard it?
No. I heard what she did on SNL.
How was that?
It's kind of awkward.
Oh, why?
She's playing... It was like a weird like Lady Gaga country music thing.
Oh.
It was weird. Well, maybe we'll get the Jim Norton review on Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Let's see what Mama Monster did.
I also want to talk about this porno star, Jessica Drake, that's accusing Donald Trump
of harassment.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to talk about. As a matter of fact, let's head to commercial break the only way that's appropriate, I think, with a song by a band called...
shit, this bitch got a dick!
by Ween. We'll be right back after this.
Where did cheese go? I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know. I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know. I don't know. Where did cheese go? I don't know.
More Jim Norton and Sam Roberts after this. Consider this a trigger warning. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are back.
Welcome back.
This is nice.
You like this?
I do.
It's not quite where the cheese go, but...
Oh, it's got a nice vibe to it. Sounds like something you sing when you're on vacation.
That's right.
Doesn't this sound like you have like a nice beach drink?
Well, it's called Ocean Man.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
This is G-Bag's Ween pick.
Oh, I see. This, ladies and gentlemen, it's appropriate for this show because Jim Norton and Sam Roberts is your 3-hour vacation every day. Get in your car and just join us.
That's right. From the real world into a shit pile.
That's right. escape the real world and enter one of the fire pits of hell.
Yeah.
So
Kevin Meaney, man.
Yeah, we lost Kevin Meaney over the weekend. Does anybody know how he died?
I've heard people were talking about the way yesterday. He was 60, and I've heard that he was on his laptop, and then he went and laid down and died. So when he lost weight, apparently he had some heart issues. Again, this is just what I'm listening to people talking. And maybe it was a heart attack. I don't think they know yet. They haven't done an autopsy.
Wow.
Or maybe once they do it, they'll release
60 is young.
It is young.
To just die suddenly.
Yeah, to just drop dead.
Like you would think there would be a reason or something. Did you know Kevin? Because I didn't know Kevin.
Kevin, I would see at the Comedy Cellar a lot. And I did Jay Thomas's show with him a few times. He was on Jay's show a lot. And I knew Kevin for a while, actually. He was a really sweet guy.
He was the guy responsible for the I Don't Care song.
I don't care! Yeah.
You want to hit it?
I don't care, I don't care. My jokes don't go over, I don't care. Everybody, I don't care. He does not care. I don't care. I don't care. He does not care. I don't care. I'm happy-go-lucky. Women call me plucky. I don't care. I don't care. Get up. I don't care. Look out, Hank Mancini. Here comes Eeny Meeny.
He didn't come out until later in life, right?
Right. He came out probably a few years ago.
Yeah, I think it was only a couple years ago. He was up here all the time.
To the shock of no one. Everyone kind of knew.
He did Jay Thomas' show. For a while, he was doing it every day, and he would come up here and do it. I don't know why he wasn't on
I don't know if he was
anymore.
on regular. I know there was a one thing, him and Jay got... I heard that people were mad because Jay was making fun of him because he was gay or whatever.
Oh, maybe there's something.
There was some weird thing happened, but Kevin might have been fine with it. I don't remember the resolution of that. I just know when I did it with him, he was really sweet.
Yeah, he seemed very well liked by comedians.
Comedians loved him because he was a nice guy and he was funny and he was silly and he was pretty unique.
And he was performing for a long time, wasn't he?
Long time. He's one of those legendary Boston guys from the Steve Sweeney, Don Gavin, Kenny Rogerson group.
Yeah.
At least he was lumped in with them. I don't know if he came up with them or if he was before them. But he was really a nice man.
But he was there with them.
60 years old, just dropped dead. That's
stinks. Yeah, that's why. I mean, you get curious about how it happened because you get scared, right?
Yeah, he had a daughter, so she was an adult. I would ask him. He talked about coming out and what it was like and how happy he was, and he was really happy at the end.
So he was with women before he came out.
Married, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's gotta be tough.
I imagine it is. Every time you're fucking, you're going yuck. Yeah, or your wife has to wonder why you're vomiting after you finish going down. Like, you didn't enjoy this? No, I didn't.
No, that's what I do. It's over the top pleasure. That's all it is, honey. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing.
I don't care. She's going to suck his dick. It wasn't getting hard. I don't care.
He doesn't care.
Oh, Kevin.
Poor Kevin.
When did he come out?
It was only a couple years ago.
He was married. He got married when he was 39 to a woman he met in Vegas and married again. Wow.
Yeah, it says he stated publicly for the first time he was gay in 2008.
Wow.
So that was 8 years ago.
He got arrested in, oh, wow, he said it on 2000, okay. Because he got arrested, remember in 2002 when he got busted in TSA? He got arrested at the airport?
No, what happened? I don't.
Apparently, his wife has set up the metal detector, and according to Wikipedia, she lifted her skirt really high, and he was filming it. I can't believe that was 2002. You don't remember when he got busted in the airport? I remember that.
No.
His wife set off a metal detector and lifted her shirt high enough to expose her bra. He reportedly got belligerent and was asked twice not to film the security operations of the terminal.
I think you're allowed to, actually. I think they were.
Yeah.
You are allowed to film them.
Yeah. And if my wife was sitting there with her shirt up, I would probably be videoing to be like...
So would everyone else.
What the fuck is going on here? It says, it was no laughing matter. Okay, this is a little worse.
Is this a different one?
Kevin Meaney was arrested for scuffling with National Guardsmen and grabbing his loaded M16 rifle.
Oh, wow.
Police said yesterday.
When was that? What year? Maybe that's a different case? Is that a different one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fucking 14 years ago?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. He was probably drunk or something at the time.
Well, they're saying since the 11th, September 11th, it's against federal law to videotape such operations?
That's bullshit.
I've heard it was legal.
Maybe they changed it since then. Because that was, you said that was 2002?
Yeah, that was right after 9/11.
So that was literally right after 9/11.
Yeah.
So
about a year.
Well, yeah, but it was right after. Yeah, March, not a year.
Wow.
So that's when everything was way, way stricter.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate this. Whenever it's a comedian, the sergeant goes, "It wasn't funny at all." Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know that.
He was being hostile. They said he was very aggressive, hostile, rude, and loud. It's probably because he was with his wife and she lifted her skirt, and it just reminded him, oh, yeah, I got to see that when I get home.
Oh, we have Barry Crimmins.
Hey, Sam.
What's up, Barry?
Just calling in to, because you're talking about Kevin, who was my dear friend.
Hi, Barry.
Jimmy?
Hey, buddy, I saw on Twitter last night your special is available on louisck.com.
Yeah, net.net.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, Louis wrote a lovely thing, and he tied Kevin into, because we were deciding whether or not to put it out, or just, it was supposed to come out. But, and then we thought, it would have been pushed back quite a ways if we waited for everything to transpire. And Kevin was really excited about it and whatever, so we just said, fuck it, we put it out, He'd want us to keep laughing, especially when it can be a self-serving prick and sell some special.
Of course. Yeah, he understood the business end of it.
So you spent a lot of time with Kevin?
Oh, he was one of my dearest friends for the past 35 years.
Wow.
Are they saying it's just a heart attack, or they don't know yet?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything other than natural causes, and it's just a terrible loss, and so unexpected, because he was just such a ball of energy and such a force that you kind of just figured he just seemed like he would always be there.
It's also scary because I feel like he didn't just lose a bunch of weight. Like he was getting himself in shape.
He's been taking good care of himself for years.
Yeah.
And
did he put weight back on or no?
Pardon me?
Did he put it back on or no?
He put a little back on, but he was fine. I saw him. I went up to Rochester. I live out in Western New York, and introed him on his 60th birthday at the Comedy Club in Rochester, and we had a great time. And am I glad I made the effort and got to see him. But we talked all the time, and he was just he was just a force of nature, and just so fucking funny. And he could take a piece of material and stretch it from here to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
He was just, material is almost incidental to him, because it's just presence and talent and energy were so amazing. He was just such a great performer and so gutsy. And, he used to, when the audience didn't like him, he would start making up songs. He would sing, the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just, okay, now
annoy him.
It was just, he was just fucking hilarious. And in the early days when we were all, having some fun, it was, I wouldn't even go out to eat with him because I didn't want the kitchen staff spitting in my food, because he was such a wise ass. But he was also one of the most dear and reliable friends you could ever have, and I'm so glad that he figured things out and got straight with being gay.
Right. Were you shocked when he came out?
I guess not. The thing was, there were some people that tried to character assassinate him with it. So what I'm proud of is that when people would whisper about it or say crap about him or try to character assassinate with him about it, I wouldn't say, he's not a homo. I would say, well, who cares? But, as far as I know, he's not. And what are you doing this for? And, Kevin, and then years later when Kevin came out, he told me how appreciative he was that I wasn't, a homo. I didn't come up with a homophobic defense of him. I just defended my friend.
Well, let me ask you: was he
proudly and call me lucky too?
He was quiet about it with you guys too. He didn't tell any of his friends first.
Well, I knew before the public did. He talked to me about it and how to handle it and whatever, and I just said, "It's who you are, Kevin." And actually, with me, it's just like when he said it was like, oh, yeah, I don't know all those Broadway show tunes.
Right.
But it just never struck me. But I'm like, old and country boy and, sort of like, I'm not that interested in what any, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, friends don't tell their friends what they're doing with their crotch. So
Right.
I didn't, I never really knew.
So what now, who came up in that group with Kevin? There was you, there was him. Is that like before Gavin and
Well,
Sweetie?
first off, I mean, he was in San Francisco. He worked San Francisco and Boston. So, everybody from, Robin Williams to Stephen Wright to he and Kenny Rogerson did a lot of stuff together. Steve Sweeney, Lenny,
Lenny.
Mike Donovan, Mike McDonald, me, everybody. And everybody knew and loved him. Man, he was really supportive. And he was also one of these guys who reveled in other people's success. He wasn't petty or jealous when other people did well. He was happy, and he realized it was, at that point, expanding comedy on the national scene and making our business more of a factor and more legitimate. So, I mean, he always had a good business sense that way, and a kind and generous heart.
Do you know when he started, what year he started performing?
I would guess it would be about 1980.
Yeah, okay, I kind of figured, but I got into it in 1990, and he was already like an established and very, very well-known guy.
Oh, yeah. So he was just so infectious. I mean, you Big Kevin Meanish, that night he was, the last time I saw him, sold out room in Rochester. Everybody's walking out and they're all singing his ridiculous songs and saying, that's not right, whatever. He was just so infectious and in a very good way. And he was just a dear. And so we have to say goodbye to him this week, and it's going to be tough because, I mean, it's gotten to the point when you get to be, I'm 63, it seems like every time somebody dies, the first 5 people I want to call to, commiserate with are also dead.
Right. And it's scary when it's natural causes. Like, you start feeling older, like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Your friends start dropping dead. Like, guys that overdose or hang themselves, like, that's easier to swallow because it's
controllable,
it's your
a
actions,
little bit.
controllable, or it feels avoidable.
Yeah, right. You're less doomed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a heart attack is like, oh, fuck, man. I could fall victim to a heart attack.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. But, I'm still alive, and I have a new special. It's out on Believe me, he'd laugh at that.
Yes, of course he would.
It's called Whatever Threatens You. I shot it in Lawrence, Kansas, early summer. Louis directed it and produced it. And it's out right now, and it's available on louisck.net, and it's great. And if you follow me on Twitter, @Crimmins, CRIMMINS, you can get the details there. And that's as much of a horror as I'm going to be about that.
That's fine. Why did you pick Kansas?
I picked Lawrence, because Lawrence is like one of those oasis towns like Austin or something. It's this great city surrounded by Kansas. It's a very hip town since the Civil War, when Quantrill's Raiders, which were like the James Brothers and stuff, came up and killed every every boy over the age of, say, 7, and every man in the town except for one guy whose wife rolled him up in a carpet and massacred them. And since then, they were very progressive at the time. They were an abolitionist town, and they just have remained very hip and progressive. And it's just a wonderful town. I recommend it to all performing and touring artists. It's a great town.
I've never heard of it.
It's where the University of Kansas is. It's just really hip. It's a really great town. I stumbled in there once doing a tour with Stephen Wright. Went out and did my act, expecting to get get it handed to me, and they blew up. They were great. And so then I think I was back once with Billy Bragg, and then we went back up there. Bob Cat and I went up there to do the special at this wonderful, to do the movie at this wonderful Free State Festival they have in June. And it was extraordinarily well received, and that's when I decided that was where we were going to shoot the special.
Well, that's great, man.
Cool, man. You can also, of course, see the movie "Call Me Lucky" still
on Netflix.
Yeah, it's out there. The documentary. Thanks for calling in, Barry.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for helping me plug this thing, and thanks for the kind words about our dear friend. And we all got to be a little funnier now.
Of course, buddy. Good luck with the special too. You can get that at louisck.net.
Thank you. Okay, take care, guys.
See you soon, Barry.
I'll talk to you later. Barry Crimmins, everybody.
He's a nice guy. I saw Barry at the maybe it was Montreal. I was walking through this giant outdoor thing with all the comics, and I bumped into him and chatted for a bit. He's just a really nice man.
He's been in the business for a long time.
He has,
too.
yeah. And I told you years ago I had attributed a joke I liked so much to a comedian named John Mendoza. For some reason, I had thought that he said it, and then when I saw Barry's special, or maybe when Barry was in talking about it, I realized that joke about Kentucky was his.
Mm-hmm.
Like where they got in trouble, someone smuggled in a book, but they got off because no one could prove it was a book. I'm paraphrasing the joke, but it was very, very funny. And I remember that from when I was coming up. It was one of the like young comedian specials or something it was on.
It's great.
He was one of those guys who would just pop up. Like I talked about Barry Sobel recently, who a lot of people don't remember, but he was like the rapping white comedian back when, like, the late 80s. He would come out like this and do a rap. And it, like,
was
now,
he doing a character or was that him?
No, it was I guess he was just embracing, you know, because rap was younger then.
Yeah.
And it sounds cheesy now, but back then it felt unique and original. And he was in Punchline. Like, he was already kind of well known by the time Punchline came out. Like, he's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And there's this class of comics that came up before I did that I'm kind of fascinated with what happened to some of them. Some of them went on to huge success, like Shandling and, you know, other guys. You're like, what the fuck happened to, like...
So you're way more fascinated with the guys who did not achieve success.
Well, they had success, but not like...
Right. Not like Gary Shandling.
They didn't go on
yeah.
to, like, the progression of higher.
Well, it's a weird thing, I guess, when you're coming up and you see the people ahead of you.
Yeah.
When they stop being ahead of you, you start, like, going like, well, what happened there? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, as Gary Shandling, you're still looking up towards. You know, as much success as you've had. Would you consider anything you've had as successful as the Larry Sanders Show?
Well, yeah. I mean, there was the Chip cartoon. That was it.
Yeah.
That was up there.
Right,
No,
right. I know
mean,
the audience reception on that was
oh,
awesome.
Tremendous.
It was awesome.
Tremendous.
You continue to hear great things about
I
that.
do, yeah.
Yes.
But I would say no. There was nothing that's, you know, even close to anything Shandling ever did.
But, and I say that to say, like, those guys, it's not, because they're still, like, over here, whereas the guys that you ended up passing on some
guys,
level. Yeah, you go like, well, what happened there? Like
Louis was always ahead of me when I came in. He was always well known, more well known, and then he went through the roof and he passed everybody. Like,
Right.
I mean, like by far. But he was always one of those guys who was like the group before me was like guys like him, Mark Maron, Colin. That was the group that was ahead of me as far as Chris Rock.
And
as
like
far as time is concerned.
You're sitting there with Louis and you're like, oh, I'm right behind you. Ah, fuck.
Well, it was always, you never even felt right behind him. Like, it was
Oh,
always,
really?
There was always a gap because he was like, you know, respected and he'd written for Letterman and he was always like doing things way beyond
He
where.
wrote for Letterman?
I think so. I know he wrote for Conan.
He wrote
Maybe
for
he'd done
Conan.
Letterman.
Oh, I
and
see.
he had written for Conan, I think. But he was in that world long before I was.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Are you at all excited about this World Series tomorrow?
I'm happy for both teams. Yeah, I mean, I'll actually watch some of it. I never gave a fuck, you know, about the Cubs before, but
The thing about you is you love an underdog story.
yeah, well, I mean, that's the byline of my book. You know, the underline, Jim Norton. I love an underdog story.
Is that what it's called? There were so many almost tripping on your words.
Yeah, but I kind of caught it. Thank God for my professionalism.
You caught them all. Yeah, people are very. I guess it's going to start.
He did write for Letterman. Yeah, okay.
Okay, good. It's going to start tomorrow in Cleveland. It's the Indians and the Cubs. I'm not going to watch any of it, I'm sure. But I just find it hilarious that in Cleveland, like you'd think, because the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs don't get to the World Series all that much. I mean, the Cubs probably a little less than the Cleveland Indians.
They haven't gotten in since, is it almost 100 years?
It was like 3 or 4 years ago, right?
The Cubs? what year was it?
1945.
The Indians won in 48, and I know they got in 97. They beat the Yankees that year. I remember in the, it might have been the division champ. It was a 5-game series, right?
They beat the Orioles in the championship.
Right.
How was that for you, Travis?
Sucked.
So the Indians haven't been in 19 years, and they haven't won in 60 or something.
Right.
68.
And the Cubs haven't been in since the 40s?
45.
And they haven't won since 1918.
They were very. I remember.
Would be the Red Sox.
So was it 1908 for the Cubs?
1908.
Oh, okay, 08.
But I do. Weren't they almost in the World Series either last year or the year before?
The Cubs?
Yeah.
They were very good last year, but they weren't. I mean, they were in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a thing about it was like almost like Back to the Future?
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, oh, they're going to do it. And then they didn't do it.
Last year, they were good enough to get to the World Series.
Right.
They just
Well, we're
They
hoping the
didn't.
Cubbies pitching holds up. Because the Tribe really hits good pitching.
Good sports talk.
Why? The Cubbies just got to make sure that they stick to fundamentals and don't let the Tribe get the best of them.
Guy who watched one game is just picking up on nicknames and stuff, so it seems like he's familiar with everything.
Yeah.
I love that Cleveland is, instead of really embracing their team, and they are embracing their team, they're just Cleveland, and then fans around the country are just trying to make it as much like Major League as humanly possible. And for everybody that's ever made fun of me for watching sports movies but never sports, every Cubs fan is making Rookie of the Year references.
Yeah.
So it's like they're just wanting their fictional teams. The first story that popped up was, as soon as the Indians made it into the World Series, there was all these petitions and fans coming out saying that they wanted Charlie Sheen to show up and do the first pitch.
They would probably, we disagree about this. I think they would boo him if he came out.
Well, he wouldn't be in character. I mean, he wouldn't be Charlie Sheen. He'd be in character from Major League.
I understand, but I still think they'd boo him because it's kind of hard to suspend disbelief when there's allegations that the guy was fucking banging people with HIV.
I can't see how that's even remotely possible that they would boo him.
You think?
Oh, my God. They would go insane.
Because I have to tell you something. Ricky Wild Thing Vaughn never gave anybody HIV.
I'm not even saying Charlie did. I'm just saying that's what the rumors are.
No.
Those rumors are squashed.
There's no AIDS rumors about Ricky Vaughn.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen wouldn't show up.
It's the Wild Thing. He'd show up, he'd have the glasses, the uniform, the whole deal. And he said he would do it. And I bet you, because of the way, there was no backlash from this.
Half and half, maybe.
Half
would cheer, half
It
about
would be 99% and then you.
No, I wouldn't boo him. I don't
think it's appropriate.
I think you guys are wrong. It's a big Cosby.
Watch that he doesn't bleed on the mound. It's not good. He shouldn't be there.
He's nowhere near Cosby.
No, he's still beloved.
Oh.
People still like Tiger Blood, even though it's got HIV. Like
I don't think. No, it's not the HIV that bothers people. It's the allegations that he was fucking and not telling people.
Yeah, but after that, I mean, he was on Dr. Oz like every day. Nobody cared.
No,
If Bill Cosby was on Dr. Oz, there'd be a whole thing about it.
People are still
into... It would be Dr. Cosby and Dr. Oz. I think it'd work out nicely. Or was it Huxtable?
They call it
It was Huxtable.
Okay.
Dr. Cos.
Yes.
But, no, number one, people still are into Charlie Sheen just because he's an animal. And number two, I'm telling you, the suspension of disbelief that is surrounding this character, 100%. It would look like the scene. They would play the Wild Thing song. And especially since it's in Cleveland, they would go fucking crazy for him.
Maybe.
They would go fucking crazy
He would
for
walk
him.
out from the bullpen to the mound, and the place would lose their fucking mind.
They would.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's not going to happen. Major League Baseball is like, no, you know the allegations that are surrounding Charlie Sheen? We're not letting him throw out the first pitch. So what did...
if they get cleared up, if they say, no, he didn't do that.
By tomorrow?
No, in general. No, not for this series. I'm saying in general.
They said they had this all figured out weeks ago. Like Major League Baseball speaks to, the teams that are in the championship series to talk about who are your, franchise players that you would want to throw out first pitches. So it was all set, at least a week ago.
Well, who'd they say?
I don't know.
Who do you think?
No one as good as Rick Wild Thing Vaughn.
No, it won't matter. It won't matter.
Is Larry Doby dead?
Jim Tomey?
I love Jim Tomey.
Yeah, but I love Rick Wild Thing Vaughn better.
That guy, the short porch in right field. I mean, he did booming homers.
That's what they call them, too. There's another booming homer.
No, they wouldn't say that.
No, they definitely wouldn't. Only people who don't know sports say that.
That's true.
Jared in Cleveland.
Oh.
That's
Jimmy.
right.
Hello.
Sammy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cleveland, there's no fucking way. They would rather have Bobo throw out a fucking first pitch.
Then Rick Wild Thing Vaughn?
Yes, absolutely.
No, I don't think so.
Why do you say that, sir?
Charlie Sheen is just the laughing stock of Cleveland. It's all over posted media. I mean, you guys were talking about it, Facebook. Oh, have him as Wild Thing. Just because of all the allegations and all the horse shit about him. That's not about Cleveland.
I think that half the people would cheer, but I think a lot more people would boo than you think because they like the character, but this is not just one. People are like, did he fuck women and not tell them he was HIV positive. It's kind of hard to cheer for that guy, even if he was in a great movie.
You think that Travis and I are falling into a Tef box full of
dirty needles? Yeah, I think you are. I think you're wrong.
You think we're falling into our fantasy world where the movies are the movies?
No, I get why you say it, because it is a fucking huge movie, and in sports, people are just like in that moment might not give a fuck.
No.
Hey, he gets to the mound. Dorn gives him the ball, says, "Strike this motherfucker out."
It would basically be like Last Action Hero, where they got the golden magical movie ticket, and Rick Vaughn jumped out of the movie screen and went right to the actual pitcher's mound.
I don't know if people are as forgiving about certain things that fast as you think.
I think I'm just going to watch Major League tomorrow night.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds like a better movie.
I think it'd be better.
World Series.
All right, Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
And nobody wants to see Bobo over Wild Thing Vaughn. We've already seen Bobo throw out a first pitch.
It wasn't
not good.
He fucking bowls the pitch.
He doesn't do well under pressure.
No, he doesn't.
Could have ended it well.
No, he doesn't. Somebody else from Cleveland. This one's named Jason. You're on Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you from the Friday the 13th franchise?
Shut up, Jimmy. Boys, good morning. How are you?
Hello.
Good, pal.
Good, good. Hey, don't forget one of Charlie Sheen's first stops on his tour was you guys can't see me doing air quotes.
No.
His first stops on his tour was Cleveland. And he sold out in maybe 5 minutes.
Sure.
Oh, you mean when he was doing the live show?
That's right.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
And do you think, like you're from Cleveland, so when people bought those tickets, were they buying tickets to see Rick Vaughn?
No, they were not buying tickets to see Rick Vaughn.
But by the way, there's a huge difference between then and now.
Yeah, that's because
what was happened since then, that was just him fucking going off the deep end. This is a little bit different.
Absolutely. But I just, I don't get why people would want to do it here.
It's a big movie.
Considering that, we're still trying to throw those old images that you guys got of us off, burning rivers, so on and so forth. So I don't know why they would march a guy like that out instead of bringing back, one of these old guys from the 97 team or something like that people could resonate a little.
They're not bringing Charlie Sheen out. It's just not happening.
No, Wild Thing Vaughn, not Charlie Sheen.
Right, Rick the Wild Thing Vaughn. You're right. Why do something fun and exciting when you could do something boring?
Well, I'd rather see a legend.
Oh, do you love seeing just the legends go out there?
I would, yeah.
Oh, your time's over, old man.
Well, as opposed to a guy who they say gave AIDS to people. Yeah.
Rick Vaughn didn't give AIDS to anyone.
Well, they could send out a guy in Rick Vaughn's hat. How about this? If the guy playing Rick Vaughn can't bleed on me, I'm scared of him.
Who would you rather see, David Justice from the 97 Indians or Rick Wild Thing?
I like the way David Justice handles mouth in a relationship. I'd take him.
Let's go to Pat in Cleveland.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Pat.
Jimmy, normally I agree with you on everything and try to disagree with Sam, but
you can try all you want.
If Charlie Sheen came out there dressed as Wild Thing and they started playing the music, 40,000 people have been drinking for 6 hours for that game. The stadium would go nuts. Now, it'll never happen because of all the AIDS stuff. Obviously, they're past that. But in Cleveland, yes, we would suspend disbelief and believe that it's 1988 and it's Charlie Sheen. And
I don't know.
Nobody's getting bled upon anymore. Well, the Charlie Sheen thing's not going to happen. Now the new petition, poor Joe Buck, is that fans are trying to get Joe Buck replaced for game one, and they want Bob Uecker to do the commentary. There's like thousands of signatures all over, and it's gone all over Twitter. I popped up like several times throughout the weekend for me, and I don't even pay attention to any of that stuff. But they want Bob Uecker, Mr. Baseball, Bob Uecker.
Maybe they just bring him in for one inning. Maybe he just comes in and does an inning with Joe Buck.
It would be great.
Yeah,
that's fine. That would be fun.
I don't know, but Joe Buck, I mean, he wouldn't handle that well.
He might.
Because he'd realize that everybody would far prefer Bob Uecker to Joe Buck.
Yeah, but sometimes you embrace something. Maybe he'd be like, this will be fun. And then they got it out of their system. They got to hear Bob Uecker. Now they're done.
How great would it be, though, if, like, Joe Buck is like, all right, you got it out of your system. And he just hears a bunch of people, bring back Bob Uecker. Oh, yeah. Shit.
Yeah, that would suck.
Really played this the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. We all love Joe Buck.
You don't love Joe Buck?
We all love Joe Buck.
Who loves Joe Buck?
I like Joe Buck.
Did you hear what he's addicted to?
No.
Hair plugs.
Is he?
It's my favorite story. I've been waiting to talk about this for days. Yes, it's Fox Sports' Joe Buck told viewers in 2011 that a virus in his vocal cord caused problems with his voice, but he now reveals that it was really due to a hair plug addiction. I don't know if he was getting...
How do you get fucking vocal problems with a hair plug addiction?
He reveals in his book that one of his biggest fears growing up was losing his hair. He would fly back to New York for more hair plug procedures whenever he had a break in his Fox Sports schedule.
Wow.
I was worried if I lost my hair, I would lose my job, blah, blah, blah. Pure vanity, blah, blah, blah. In 2011, wow, Buck had just undergone his 8th hair replacement procedure. But when he woke up, he found he had lost his voice. He thought that because the recent stress in his life at the time and something used in the procedure paralyzed his vocal cord. Buck wrote, he was too scared and embarrassed to tell anybody what had happened. I said it was a virus. I didn't say it was an elective procedure to add hair to the front of my head. It was embarrassing. So he doesn't even know why it happened.
Jesus.
But they just...
Well, then how did you know it was that?
Well, because he went to sleep, he got his hair plugs in, he woke up, and there's no more voice.
But how does he know it wasn't a virus? Or something, or an illness?
That happens that fast?
Yeah. He had a voice.
Maybe it was leading up to it. Have you ever heard of hair plugs causing hair loss?
Hair plugs causing hair loss or voice loss?
What did I say?
You said hair plugs causing hair loss.
Yeah, I meant voice loss.
And I would say no. Yeah, you went to the worst doctor that you could possibly go to.
Can you imagine if they put them in and then the equal number fell out? That's a never-ending procedure.
Hair plugs should cause hair loss. Well, I guess you just have to get some more then.
Keep coming back.
Yeah, you just have to get more done.
But have you ever heard of it causing voice loss? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Joe Buck.
No, I don't know that many people that have gone in for their 8th procedure. And by the way, Joe Buck is not addicted to hair plugs. He's fucking addicted to fame and whatever it takes to be famous. He's not like he's making it like hair plugs were the problem.
Well, he probably got obsessed with his hair. He probably looked in the mirror and fucking, oh no. Like we all look.
Do you think you could tell Joe Buck had that many hair plugs?
I had no idea he had hair plugs.
Until I read the story. I didn't know. I'd never really looked closely.
I've never looked closely.
But
if I met him, I'd tell. I can always spot those a mile away.
You can?
Yes. I spot everything from. I'm very good at picking up on these little things, like a hair every fucking 3 inches. That's not real. That's fake.
You're detail oriented.
Yes, I am.
He said there are. I don't know what he said because Adrian changed the thing. There are a lot of people across the country, for as silly as this sounds, who obsess about hair loss. I would tell myself, I need to look younger. I need to have thicker hair. I don't want to look older than I am.
He looks like Jim Gaffigan in that photo. Can you go back to that photo he just had?
Yeah.
That's like a thin Gaffigan.
He does. I couldn't tell he had hair plugs, especially 8 of them. I guess now that I'm looking, now you can tell. You can definitely tell.
When the hairline is too perfect, you can tell.
No. Poor Joe Buck.
Poor Joe Buck.
You know what he's going to do now? All these people want Bob Uecker instead of him. He's going to go out to get more hair plugs.
Yeah.
He's definitely today. Because this thing broke over the weekend that everybody wants Bob Uecker there. So today, he's going to get hair plugs done before the big game tomorrow.
Now you can really see him. Like now that I'm looking for it, it's all I'm going to see.
Yeah,
hey, hair plugs.
He shouldn't have written that in his book. Because now everybody's going to notice.
Yeah.
Before, you wouldn't pay attention. Because who's paying attention to Joe Buck? You know?
Are they better now than they were, though? They look more realistic?
They're better than they used to be. I mean, they used to look like fucking potted plants. They were terrible. Yeah.
Now someone fucking put hair on an arrow and fired at you from across the room.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, they were awful before. Now they're at least okay, but once you tell somebody they're there,
you look.
That's all you're looking at.
Anthony's look good. When Anthony got them, hair replacement or whatever it was.
But he didn't get him in the front of his head, did he? Anthony?
No, I don't.
I think he got him like in the back and stuff like that.
Yeah, in the middle. I'm going to get him in the middle.
Are you going to get him?
Sure.
Like in the...
I'm only getting 6.
Okay, that's going to be really obvious.
6 hair plugs.
6 hair plugs. Yep. It's all I can afford right now.
Yep.
Can you just put in 6 and spread them out so I can cone them over?
Yeah, I want to get them by the plug. I'm going to pay. Go in there, just get one put in.
One at a time. I just go in and get one. You save up on your paycheck, and you go in and get a single hair plug.
Apparently, it's a long procedure.
Well, if you want to get a whole bunch, one they could probably do quick.
Yeah,
but if you got to do a whole bunch, yeah, because don't they have to put them in individually?
Yeah, and the certain way that your hair goes, they try to get them to grow that way. It's a whole fucking thing.
That's why you got to just shave your head at some point.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
Or just be a guy who has fucking male pattern baldness or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. No guy wants to have male pattern baldness.
Oh, don't worry. It's just my male pattern baldness.
Yes, it's just an awful term for it.
Travis, you got hair plugs, right?
No, look at me.
Why?
I obviously don't.
I thought they were just crummy hair plugs.
No.
Do you have less hair than you did a few years ago?
Yes, Jim. I do.
Is there any reason to bring it up?
No.
No.
None. Yeah. It's not there anymore.
Oh, no. Bald Travis.
No Photoshop needed. It's already done.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I don't care.
They say Jimmy Kimmel got hair plugs. He seems like he got good hair plugs.
Did he?
Yeah. I know, I don't know. Most people nowadays, Matthew McConaughey. See, the thing is, when you look at a person like up close and everything, HD is bad for hair plugs.
Yeah.
HD is really bad for hair plugs. But beyond that, like, you can get away with doing it on TV. It's just you don't want to meet him in person.
These guys really, McConaughey's look very good. Like, but if you're spending that kind of money, you'd hope they come out right.
They better.
Travolta just wears wigs, doesn't he?
I think so, yeah.
Did he get plugs too, though? Maybe he did.
I don't know that he got plugged because he's done movies where he's bald since then. Let's go to
Maybe
Otis.
he shaves it.
I get. Can you shave hair plugs?
Of course.
Do they grow back and forth?
Giant waste of money.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if you have to do a movie.
Plus, when you shave your hair plugs, I don't think it looks like natural stubble. I think it looks like a chia pet that needs to get watered. You know what I mean?
It's just broken hair plugs.
Yeah. You broke your hair plugs.
Yeah, you don't shave them. You just dry them, and then you crack them like spaghetti.
Exactly.
Fall off.
Otis in Pennsylvania.
What's going on, fellas?
What's
Nice
up,
to
buddy?
hear you on the radio.
Hello.
Hey, Joe Buck lost his voice because of the anesthesia. When you get anesthesia, the number one reason they make you sign all them waivers before they put you under is you can lose your voice, you can lose all movement in your mouth for days after the surgery. And if he had 8 procedures done within a short period of time, he'd have definitely lost his voice. What it does is all the oxygen.
Oh, because he kept getting knocked out.
Yeah, all the oxygen and medicine hits his vocal cords. It shrunk his vocal cords, and he couldn't use them anymore.
That's probably what did it. Not like, see, we were thinking like there was some kind of voodoo where you hit a certain nerve in the head where you plug it in and then his voice goes. And I don't think that actually happens. But that makes sense. The anesthesia.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't think it was the hair plugs. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So you didn't watch SNL this weekend?
No, I heard Tom Hanks and Lady Gaga were on.
Yes.
I'm sure it was very good.
Tom Hanks had one very good skit where it was like they did Black Jeopardy, and Tom Hanks played a Trump supporter. Oh. And he was with, 2 black people, and Keenan was the black host. And it was just like they asked questions that the black community would answer, right? But the whole punchline ended up being that Trump supporters who think that the election's rigged and everything's a scam and that the news is lying to us, that's what black people have been saying for years. So
I thought it was very smart.
It was really smart, I thought, too. Because the point being, black people that are not voting for Trump have these same viewpoints as Trump supporters. It's very funny. It's like what you used to say about Ant, how when he wasn't on his racial tirades, just a guy who likes guns and fucking women and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you are a rapper.
It was good though. It was very good. The other thing, they acknowledge, Alec Baldwin is playing Trump.
Yes, and he's apparently doing it very well.
He
although
is.
Trump didn't think so.
He didn't. Trump did not like it. Alec also acknowledged, Alec as Trump this week acknowledged one of the other critics of his impression, Stephen Baldwin.
Really?
Yes, Stephen Baldwin, and he acknowledged it in the skit this week, but Stephen Baldwin is such a Trump supporter that he said he's not a fan of Alec's impression. Listen, this is not SNL, this is Stephen Baldwin.
Well, you've got the voice down very well. I think it's getting a little too nasty right now. And I said this before, I'll say it again. What do I think about Alec Baldwin's impersonation of Donald Trump and SNL and everything they're doing? I don't want to be a party pooper here, but I don't think it's very funny. I don't think there's anything funny about this election. I think it's very serious, very important. Young people, millennials, undecided voters, everybody's got 20 dads now to really start to do their homework and figure out.
20 what?
He said 20 dads.
I thought he did too. Can we go back? He said 20 dads?
Everybody's got 20.
And by the way,
20 dads?
He said 20 dads, I think. And he keeps rubbing that nose, doesn't he? He keeps wiping that nose. He's got a lot of energy, this guy. Go ahead, Aid.
Undecided voters, Everybody's got 20 dads now to really
20 dads.
start
20
to get-
dads.
Yeah, 20
Everybody's got
dads.
20 dads. 20 dads.
20
baby.
dads. Hey, as long as you don't turn out to be guy. Bunch of guys and whatever.
We're going to have a new president. 20 dads.
20 dads from now.
20 dads until the new president.
Why would you throw your brother under the bus like that? Unless they don't like each other. But
Because
it's
he's
like
an asshole. Stephen Baldwin.
What's he doing?
There's nothing funny about this election. Correction. Every single thing that's happened in this election has been hilarious.
There's a lot funny about it.
All of it is funny. Go ahead. I want to find out what's happening. 20 dads right now.
Everybody's got 20 dads now to really start to do their homework and figure out who they think is going to lead this country in the direction it needs to be, back on its feet economically. We have never had this much stagnation in our economy in God only knows how long. I don't know exactly the number.
She said never. Yeah.
It's just there's no fooling around now.
Oh, yeah.
Fooling around.
No, there's no fooling around.
There's nothing funny about the election.
And
Stop it.
I'll tell you this. Nothing Donald Trump has done has lended itself to humor. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't see why people would be joking about this.
No, not one thing. Not when he talked about how big his dick was at the debate. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not when he said, "Hey, there's my African American."
You could say, I think I like. Hey, look, it is funny, but I like Trump. But you know,
Yeah.
hey, look, he's making fun of him. So what?
Right.
What? He's not going to make fun of him?
Alec
Okay.
Baldwin on the skit this week. He pointed out. He said something to the effect of that he has all the heavy hitters supporting him.
Yes.
And he goes, including the best Baldwin, Stephen Baldwin.
Did he call him the best?
He said the best Baldwin, Stephen Baldwin. Poor Stephen Baldwin. But he really is a horse's ass at this point. Anybody that's sitting there taking it so seriously, like, you know what? We have to elect Trump because Hillary is just going to destroy this nation. They can't see that you could make the exact same argument that Trump could just as easily destroy this nation. It's all stupid. It's all stupid. I'm not voting for either one of them. I think I've figured that out.
I am.
I'm just going to go because I think people should vote so they could just see it's not people being lazy. But if you don't like either candidate, you should vote for somebody else. And hopefully, even though definitely one of these, Hillary's going to win. But hopefully, if enough people vote for somebody who's not these two candidates,
right,
eventually you'll get to a place where, you know, like I'm going to probably write in Travis Taft.
I would appreciate that.
How old are you?
35.
Yes, you made it.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be 35.
That's right. You're old enough to be elected.
Yeah.
So I think I am going to Taft in my vote.
What would you call that little election box that you have to step into?
The Taft box.
Yeah.
I'm going to step into the Taft box. It's a private ballot, but I'm going to step in and I think I'm going to write Travis Taft in.
You can take a photo and show me.
You think so? Just post it?
Yeah, you're allowed. Great.
Yeah, I just don't think that I think that does do something. It does more than just voting for somebody because you're supposed to, right?
I'm going to vote for one of the two. I just don't know which one yet. I keep thinking I know, and then he'll do something that annoys me, or she'll say something that makes sense, or vice versa. Like I liked what I read this weekend that he said, like the first 100 days in office, which again may or may not be shit.
Yeah,
but I liked a lot of the things that he said.
When he offered Jessica Drake $10,000 for sex,
I like that more than any of it, and I certainly respect it.
Do you think he actually did it? A porn star. This is the newest Donald Trump sexual harasser. Gloria Allred is, of course, representing all of them now, but. This sexual harassment case has gone forward. Jessica Drake, who's a big porn star.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She was a big porn star. She's not now. I haven't seen her since 2007 at the AVN. Mm-hmm. I think she's very, very sexy.
Yes, she is.
Wow.
Yes, she is. She said that Trump offered her.
God, look at her.
Holy Toledo.
And then here's the thing. She's saying he offered her $10K, but she turned it down. But I don't know if, as they say, if she does privates.
Right.
But if you do privates, why wouldn't you bang him for $10,000?
I don't believe that Donald Trump offered her $10,000.
I don't know.
I think that Donald Trump's ego is probably too much to offer women.
I think you guys are. Of course, you'd pay.
Money for sex.
No, not at all. I think you're wrong. I think, like I said, a lot of times the convenience of it, you can have whatever you want. That's one of the advantages to your money.
And they keep their mouths shut, or he doesn't care.
I think he cares, but I think in that world he's probably used to people being quiet. That would be my guess.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, you would pay for sex because there's a higher likelihood that they'll keep their
there's
mouth
an
shut.
understanding. Like, hey, this is a quick transaction. I like her. I've seen her. I can have her.
Right.
Boom. That's what the money does for you.
I agree with Sam.
So you don't think you'd pay for it?
No, he is so amazing in his mind.
I think his ego is too much.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to do that.
There are a lot of people who won't pay for sex because they don't like the idea that these women are not infatuated with them for real. And Donald Trump can have free sex.
He can, yes, but I think that they said it was when he first got married, and a lot of times it's just easier to have a quick transaction. It's not about ego. It's about, I don't want to put in the time
I guess,
to get
but
this done.
he's also, like, married and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he could just bang his wife if he wanted something quick.
Well, that's so cute. That's so cute of you. Wow, she looks good.
I also think that maybe, like, and who knows, it's probably on both sides, because you probably have a bias towards paying for sex because it's something that you have enjoyed doing in the past.
I have, but I also understand that there's nobody whose ego is too big to pay for sex when you're on that. When you have that kind of money, because a lot of times it's just easier. You know, like your ego may say, yeah, I could get this girl, but you want her right there. All right, well, tell her I'll give her $10K. It's more the power of getting it done than the ego. Because the ego, she's already said no. So your ego is already crushed. So the power of I can have it if I want it comes in.
So then your ego goes up because of the power.
Yeah, it's about power.
Yeah.
It's about being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it.
I would love to find out.
Yeah.
I would, but I also feel
I
like
certainly don't blame him if he did.
If you were paying people for sex, more people would have come forward with that accusation. You don't just do that once.
Maybe, or maybe a lot of them are just don't want to be labeled prostitutes publicly. Maybe a lot of them don't want that label.
It's possible, but again,
and a lot of them don't talk. You'd be surprised how many people do not come out and say things, even when it looks like they would. Like Cosby's different. That was he's like a rapist.
But it's one of those things where, like, once the ball starts rolling, there's always going to be people that will. Like, the same thing happened with Tiger Woods, the same thing happened with Bill Cosby. And, like, that's why all these women are now coming forward and talking about being forcibly kissed, which also this chick, Jessica Drake, did say Donald Trump forcibly kissed her. And that I believe. And this is why I believe that. Because he brought it up in that conversation with Billy Bush. And then there's woman after woman after woman coming forward and saying, yeah, that happened to me. And some of them could very well be lying.
Sure.
But if that were something that he did, we would have heard about it more than just from one person, I think.
Yeah, but don't forget, did we hear about it at all before this? Like with Cosby, there were always allegations floating around. People kind of knew it.
Were there?
Yes, for at least a decade, they were floating around. They would always pop in and out. Cosby was a creep. That people knew that case went away in like 2008.
Oh,
there was a lot of talk before it happened. Now all of a sudden, Trump said, "I kissed women," and now they all come out. And again, maybe they're telling the truth, or maybe they did say it before, and I just never heard it. But I don't disbelieve her either. She's probably telling the truth.
You think so?
It doesn't make me dislike him, though. I don't care.
Well, of course not. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine what a fucking shitty hypocrite you would be if you were like, no, he pays for sex? I'm not going to vote for that guy for president.
Yeah, I don't care. He offered $10,000. I find it hard to believe that she turned it down unless she just didn't do privates at all.
Yeah. Look, at this point, I would certainly believe it either way. My gut is that I believe if I had to guess, if I had to place a bet on something, I would bet that he has forcibly kissed women.
Sure.
Because he thinks that it's charming.
Yeah.
And I think that's his idea of being like coy and playful. You know what I mean? But if I had to guess, I would probably say this one is not true. And that Jessica Drake has more to gain by doing this than other people do. And she's not a porn star anymore, but she's got a whole bunch of other businesses.
Well, the only thing I found a little suspicious about it is that she said Donald Trump or someone representing Donald Trump called and offered me $10,000.
Who was it?
Well, maybe it was somebody from his camp that said, hey, look, Donald really wants to see you.
So then
she didn't know who it was.
Yeah, but if you'd know if it was Donald. Like, you wouldn't say Donald or somebody representing Donald.
No, she might have known, like, I got a call from someone. But maybe she has to say, or someone, like, she might have got a call that said, look, Donald likes you and wants to give you $10,000.
So then he's either speaking in the third person or it's another.
Yeah, no, I'm not making myself clear. She knows it wasn't him on the phone.
So then why is she saying Donald or?
For legal reasons. Because she has to say, because she can't say it was Donald because he didn't make the call. Like if I call and I say, hey, Sam Roberts would like to give you $10,000 for sex. you would go like, yeah, Sam Roberts offered me $10,000, but when you're going public for legal reasons, you might have to say Sam Roberts or something, even though she knows
because
the guy
I
calling.
didn't call you.
Right.
Right.
So that might be that little thing she puts in there to keep herself from getting sued for defamation if she can't prove it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I said or someone representing him.
And then if it turns out not to be true, if there's evidence that it's not true, she can say, oh, well, I thought this person.
I got the call. Maybe it wasn't him.
Maybe they weren't representing him after all, but they said they were.
Yeah, it's a little harder to say, actually, he called you if he didn't call you.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. It
wouldn't surprise me if someone called and said, hey, who knows? It may have went down like somebody called. Hey, look, Donald really wants to see you. And she might have went, I don't know, I'm leaving, I have to go to work. And he would be like, come on, can we convince you? Hey, come on, 10 grand. And then laughed and been playful about it just to see how she reacted. Who knows how it went down? It might have been one of those like little fishing expeditions that you do.
Right.
That wasn't like, here's 10,000 for sex, yes or no.
Like, I'm just kidding, unless.
It may not have been that,
yeah,
you know, that cut and dry.
Yeah.
But I believe her because why not? If you're that rich and you want to fuck Jessica Drake, you have to pull out money. I mean, if she says no, you offer. She says no, then okay. She says no.
Yeah.
I don't know her at all. I've met her and I've chatted with her briefly, but I don't know her well enough.
Have you ever offered her $10,000 for sex?
No, but I said, what would it take? And she said, a lot more than $10,000. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, shucks.
She's so hot.
Yeah, she is.
Jessica Drake is so fucking hot.
She is.
She was crazy in bed too.
What?
She was a wild girl. No, I mean, like when you watch her movie, she was pretty wild.
That's not. You saying that did not sound like you're talking about movies.
Oh, it's obvious that
she's crazy in bed.
Do you think if I fucked Jessica Drake that you would just be hearing about it now in the middle of a chat? You would have heard about it. You would have gotten a call. What are you doing? I'm fucking Jessica Drake. I would have told you immediately. Wow, look at her ass in that.
Yeah.
There's a picture of her at the AVN line, and she's wearing a long beige dress, and her plump little rump has the dress hanging off it, and oh, is it nice. Oh, the D-bag is coming in to check it out over Travis's shoulder. If you feel like some nostril breathing into your head in the back of the tef box, it's because Derek is watching over he's jerking off.
By the way, D-bag is about 25 years old, and this morning when we were talking about kids on television shows, I realized he looks exactly like season 1 AJ Soprano.
Oh, my God. Yes, you do.
What, no fucking ZD? That's what D-Bag looks like. Which is good, D-Bag. You got youth on your side. He's happy about it.
Yeah, he sure is. He does look like season 1 AJ.
He does. Look at him with his backwards hat on.
Little chubby AJ. Did you not hear any of that?
I heard that I had youth on my side.
No.
You look like a young AJ Soprano.
Can you grow a mushroom cut, dude? Can you please grow your hair out and get a mushroom cut? Please. Yeah. I'm asking you nicely.
It would be an interesting experiment.
We should do it, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do it.
Would that make you happy?
It would make me really happy.
All right,
how about this? Just turn your
hair.
baseball hat around for a second. You're looking at a picture of a young AJ, and take your glasses off.
Oh, my God. It's the spitting image. See, I told you. It's AJ Soprano.
Oh, my God.
And say, what, no fucking ZD?
What, no fucking ZD?
Oh, yeah, it's great. And then what I want you to do next as part of the demonstration is put a plastic bag over your head and jump in the pool.
I was just thinking of how much I would like him to tie a brick to his dumb foot.
I'm on it, boss.
Seriously, though, we're growing the hair, okay, buddy?
Okay, do I really have to kill myself? Or?
Yes.
God damn it.
After the hair, though. Do the hair thing first.
When you get a little older.
Yeah. We got to get some stubble on your face so we can have, season 6 AJ.
That's right. What year did he try to commit suicide?
Somewhere around there.
His lame
6,
suicide
season 7.
attempt?
It's awful. It was awful. And then he panicked, and I just...
Didn't he light his car on fire once, too? That was him, right?
The exhaust lets him leave. I wouldn't fault him. I was just trying to get some puss.
Never fault anybody for getting puss, will you?
Yeah, not at all.
The other Trump story that came out, and I can't believe that this was a big story, is that, look at stupid AJ holding his cinder block with the bag over his head. Little cry for attention, boy. The other story was Trump's campaign manager, Kellyanne Conway, who's on every news show all day. I don't understand how she can be managing anyone's campaign. She's literally on television constantly.
The bitch is busy.
That's right. She's making headlines because she admitted that they are behind.
Yeah.
But at this point, she'd be a psychopath not to admit that they're behind.
How can you tell, though? Like, I can never tell. Like, how do you know they're behind?
I mean, they're like 12 points behind in the polls.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, a lot.
I don't necessarily buy what the polls are saying.
I mean, when you got like 3 or 4 points, you could probably argue that. When you have 12 points, you're going, okay, there's something happening here. We got some work to do. You know what I mean?
What do you think it is that finally knocked him back?
I think the grabbing the pussy didn't help.
Right.
I know, Adrian, that won your vote, right?
That's right.
That didn't help generally. And I think realism started to set in for people and people panicked. I think that people have started getting scared and realizing, oh, no, I don't really want him to be the president. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we're like weeks out now, not months out. And it's like the show is starting to end. So you're like, oh, no. I was just watching the show. I didn't want him to lead the country. And then you look around and be like, oh, shit. The only other option is Hillary? Like, that's what we're left with?
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what the vote's going to come down to. You know, and the media has been going double time on Trump and his pussy grabbing and the accusations.
Of course.
And, I mean, WikiLeaks has been buried.
Isn't it? Like, you don't hear that.
It's crazy.
It's amazing how they're not talking about WikiLeaks at all. And the Trump stuff is obnoxious, but the WikiLeaks stuff is really bad, and they're not talking about it.
It's real. Like, the WikiLeaks stuff is real because as a career politician, it's stuff that Hillary has done with her power and will continue to do.
Yeah.
Like, it's, and you know, you say the defense is like, well, of course, all politicians are doing that. And you go, no. We have hard evidence of what's going on. Now is the time where you'd be like, we don't want you doing this. It's not like this implication of lying.
Tefty leaks.
And this is all coming out via Tefty leaks. Wow, Julian Assange looks terrible with a beard.
He really does. That stupid hairdo.
But yeah, so I think that it's not a story that Kellyanne Conway, I guess because they're actually fessing up to it finally.
I like the fact that he attacks the press, though. I really like the fact
that, too.
They're such twats. It's kind of nice to see them get a beating. And I like that whole drain the swamp. I do like that message, too.
What's drain the swamp? I don't know that I've heard.
About Washington.
Oh, yeah. That's
a good way to phrase it.
But I think, because people are not, at the end of the day, people are not voting for issues. They're not doing any of that. That's not what we do, unfortunately. What's going on is that people are getting scared because the reality show guy is actually, you know, starting to look like he might win. So they got scared and retreated. And that was, I guess, bound to happen.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Look.
See what happens on Election Day. I wonder if the Julian Assange is holding back something big for like 2 days before the election.
I don't know. Last time he said he was holding back something big, he got on and did a press conference where he announced nothing.
Well, they've released a lot of stuff.
They have.
The press is just not taking it.
No. The New York Post has posted like a couple things here and there. Fox News does things. Even Fox News, it's only a little bit with WikiLeaks coverage. It's not a lot.
Well, it's boring compared to
grabbing pussies.
Dry email compared to audio of like, you know, I kissed them and grabbed their pussies.
Right.
Jesus, what's more fun to watch?
No, you're right. You're right. Let's go to Chuck in Boston. What's up, Chuck?
Hey, before I ask you about Hillary, I want to ask you, where can I send you information in private about a viral video idea I have for you?
To the real Jim Norton at gmail.com. And what's the address for the show?
Or Sam at notsam.com.
Real Jim. All right, I'll send it to Jim.
Send it to both of us.
All right, I'll send it to both of you.
I have a lot of viral videos.
You do?
Yeah.
Have you made them?
No, this one's going to be like fucking 30 seconds. It's going to have to do with the election, and it's going to fucking go explosion all around the world. I guarantee it. All right, now my question about Hillary. Yes, I'll send it to you later on this afternoon or this evening.
Okay.
Great.
Just make sure you look for it before you go to bed.
All right, word.
The question for Hillary, on Hillary is, she told Congress her emails didn't get hacked, right?
Where'd the cheese go?
I just found a new viral video.
Where'd the cheese go? I don't know.
Just check my email for a viral video.
I don't know.
All right, so
sir.
Hillary told Congress that her.
I don't know.
What were you saying?
You gotta hook that guy up with the Where's the Beef lady, and you got something going on. All right, to Hillary.
Yeah.
She told Congress her emails didn't get hacked, so how the fuck does WikiLeaks have them all?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Where'd the cheese go? I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What about that? WikiLeaks has all our email.
Well, I think what Russia got him, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. The point is, she said it wasn't hacked. How would she know? And now it's proven that it was hacked.
I think it's so much fun. The cheese is gone. Where did it go? We don't know.
You like that?
I don't know. How about some cheese for me? How about some cheese for me? Where is that? How about some cheese for me?
You get the lyrics wrong,
Where
Kirk.
is it at?
That's not the lyrics. Let's go to Marshall in Texas. What's up, Marshall?
Ah, is that your name or your job?
That's a good one, Jimmy. Hey, I can't believe management actually made a good decision.
Oh, thank you.
But anyway.
Well, they're happy with
what was I
the new
going to
show.
talk about? Yeah. 20,000 new listeners. Hey, I know all that shit. Okay. So, dude, Sammy, like for real, people should vote third party.
Yes.
Because throughout history, that's how it happens. All of a sudden, third parties are viable. They think it'll never happen.
That
but
might
you
have
gotta go
happened, buddy. That might have happened if Gary Johnson didn't. When they finally put the light on him, he fucking fell apart twice in a row.
You mean they shine the light on him and it turned out they had a room with a horse's batoot in it?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. He could have handled the Aleppo thing so much better. And then he does it.
Anyhow.
He just looked like a stoned idiot, especially when they were asking him the second time. It's like, even as someone who hates both of these parties that are running, I can't get with him. He annoys me so much.
I think you have to think...
We didn't hang up on you. Where'd you go?
He blooped out.
Maybe the guy died.
It's possible. I think you have to think long term, though. Like, these candidates, the third-party candidates are not viable this year. No way, shape, or form. But if a lot of people show up and vote for them, they're not going to win. There's no chance that they're going to win. But if a lot of people show up and vote for them,
right,
then maybe the Libertarians or some party will come forward and actually produce a candidate that is viable.
If you had a square asshole, you'd shit bricks. I don't want to hear that shit.
Maybe it would take a few cycles,
yeah,
but something could happen that way. But the only way it happens is if you go out and vote for non-mainstream candidates, which is, I think, the only option.
It is. And if he had to make such an asshole out of himself, I would have been really happy to fucking throw his name in.
Look, he really fucking did.
But I was annoyed with the party. That guy's stripping, just being too cute.
Yeah.
The fucking stop it.
You know you're not a viable candidate when the news anchor asks you a question and you say you don't know, and the anchor goes, "You're not serious."
And he couldn't name one. This guy taking his clothes off. This was
fun.
This party chair was. How embarrassing for them.
Yeah, he took his pants off. He took his shirt off. He's having a good time. Look, the Libertarians do need to get their shit together, okay? Because what Libertarians say and practice and believe probably resonates with way more people than anybody thinks in America.
Yeah, and that's what they do. Like, what a fool he made out of himself.
You can't have big, fat, naked guys. You can't have guys that don't know what Aleppo is. You can't do any of that stuff.
And they're minor, fixable things. These are not major issues. They're like little shit. Like, don't have people take their clothes off and,
Or just find out where the fucking cheese went.
Or how about a fucking a foreign leader?
One.
Where is the cheese?
Just one. I don't know. Oh, he's got... Don't pipe up my board if you're playing two videos at the same time. He did. He was playing two at the same time, but he piped it up, didn't you?
I did. Where is it? I can't hear it. I'd like some cheese. Where is it gone? I sure would like some cheese. Who's taking it away?
That's not the lyrics of the song, Kirk. And you're not going to spoil this for us.
Who would like some cheese? You bet I would.
Joe in Brooklyn.
Hello, boys.
Hi,
Joe.
Joe.
Love the show.
How are you?
Good. I think a lot of us, you were talking about WikiLeaks and Clinton and all that.
WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks? No, those are what we tweet.
Fuck yeah, you eat those for breakfast, right?
Piece of garbage. How about wiki shits? Go ahead. Fucking improv.
You do that after you eat the links. You shit them out.
Fuck yeah, that's when Don Wicklund, WikiLeaks, when he takes a fucking pisser or something.
Pisser?
He takes all your fucking money, right? Cocksucker.
Just go on, Joe.
I'm sorry.
Where'd the cheese go?
We got... I'll just hang up now.
Okay,
Bye.
Why? It was a good call.
No,
Very solid. You're getting a lot done.
Let's go to Marshall in Milwaukee.
Oh, different Marshall. Oh, I know which Marshall this is. Hi, Eminem.
Hey.
You think it's Marshall Mathers?
Yes, I do. Just a regular guy.
I got two things to say about WikiLeaks. First, the other ding-dong that was saying, oh, Hillary's emails look like all the WikiLeaks shit is coming from John Podesta's email, so his point is for shit anyway. But secondly, I think the reason why they're not really hitting it too hard is because, yeah, it's kind of like bad optics coming out, but there's really no smoking gun. None of the shit that they're talking about collusion or anything that Trump's running around saying has actually been proved by the leaking of John Podesta's email. So I guess it sucks that they're doing the coverage, but it really doesn't fucking matter.
You don't think that the stuff that's coming out of those emails is newsworthy?
Yeah, of course it's newsworthy, but what I'm saying is it's not as damaging as Trump is making it out to be or others hope it would.
Maybe not, no, but it's a little more damaging than the press is playing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And let that be for people to decide. If it's not as damaging as Trump is making it out to be, then put the fucking emails on the news and let people say that this isn't damaging.
Put Trump's campaign emails on the news.
Trump's on the news every single day for every single piece of news that's found about him is put out there.
The whole nation has gone Trump crazy.
That's right.
But that's stuff that he says and puts out there. So let's see what they're emailing around behind.
No, that's not true because the last Trump tape that came out was a private conversation.
He didn't put that out there.
Okay, but in the last week or two of the news cycle, it's all been about
pussy grabbing.
And Trump's done. Yeah, the pussy grabbing is actually at the cut. They're struggling to keep that one alive, and he's making more and more things for them to
Let me ask you
on, like not accepting the election, etc.
Do you think the press? Yeah, but he clarified that the next day, and everybody knew what he meant. He just wants to make sure that it's not contestable, or he feels like it was done fair and square. Do you think that the press is biased towards Hillary Clinton?
Sure, and I'm not necessarily a staunch Hillary supporter either. I'm saying, like, a lot of perspective, just for I'm pulling a Jimmy from the other day. Just for perspective's sake, it's not as important as they're making it out to be, the Trump campaign, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, here's what makes it important is that it's not getting talked about. Like, it wouldn't be important if it were getting talked about, but not talking about it adds power.
By omission, it becomes a commission.
Right.
Really good.
I get it. All right. I'm punching out. I got to take a shit.
All right, buddy. Go take that
just
shit.
Did.
Go take that shit. Let's go to Larry in West Virginia. Larry.
Well, good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Larry.
Part of the WikiLeaks.
I don't like this guy, Larry, because he doesn't like me.
Larry, you don't like Jim?
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't think he's funny.
He's fucking hilarious.
Hang up on Larry.
Done. Goodbye, Larry. Why doesn't he? How did you know he didn't like you?
Because I can always tell.
What do you mean you can always?
Oh, fuck yourself, Larry.
Has he said shit to you, or?
I forget how I know, but I can just sense it.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't mind if he doesn't think I'm funny, but if he's going to be a cunt and then call the morning show and not say hello to both of us, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go to Ricky in North Carolina. What's up, Ricky?
Good morning.
You don't walk into someone's house and be rude to half the occupants.
No. And guess, if you walk in to a house that's owned by two men who happen to be companions.
That's right.
You don't just get to like one of the husbands.
That's right.
You like both husbands.
So fucking talking to your cell phone by yourself, ball washer.
He's not going to like to hear that.
Yeah, too fucking bad. Sit there and talk into the mirror. Fun things you would have said on the
air. Oh, Larry, you made a mistake.
Yeah, don't be cunty to me. I'm on the show I'm on.
I didn't even realize he was being cunty.
Yeah, he's called in before, and I could tell. But I think it was on the night show. But you can always tell.
Was he shitty to you on my show?
I believe so. Or
he's called in my show like all the time.
Yeah,
I know who he is. I just didn't know.
It might have been in the
on the morning
show. Yeah, I don't remember how I knew, but you know how you just know.
Sometimes you just know.
You just know,
and you're like, guess what?
I respect him for being honest, though. I do respect that.
Well, you don't disrespect him. You just put him on the motherfucker list.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you're not welcome on this program.
That's it. And that's fair. What's up, Ricky?
I just wanted to talk about media bias and how whenever you hear it, a lot of people just dismiss it because it's just talked about so much, you know. The fact is, as long as people are involved in the news, there's going to be bias. And I mean, I don't really think there's any big problem with it. As long as they present the news, even if they have some commentary or it's obvious they have a slant on it, the problem with bias, and I think what you're getting in the WikiLeaks is they're just suppressing it. They're not even letting people
Right.
get it
Right.
in the you know, and by suppressing, I don't mean necessarily just totally not reporting it, but they'll bury it. You know, they'll bury it. They know when
they'll give it just enough coverage to
Right.
say that they're covering it.
And they're allowing their bias to affect the fact whether or not they report it. It's not just editorializing where it's appropriate.
Right.
Right. And I guess my point is that's the real danger in media bias, not the fact that some guy on Fox or some guy on NBC is right or left. I don't think that matters as long as the news gets out there. I think people are smart enough to dismiss the asshat who delivers the news and just digest the news themselves. But
which is what we were saying. What we were saying to that guy, which is like, okay, if WikiLeaks is not that big of a deal,
right?
Put it out there and let us say Trump's got to stop talking about that because it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think the perfect example is this new revelation about Hillary and Morocco, and you know, giving $12 million to the foundation, but the condition was she had to go there to talk or give some speech. And you know, it seems now if you just kind of bury it and report it in isolation, maybe it's not that big of a deal. But the story is that is the exact thing that was a huge story about 4 or 5 months ago when there was this quid pro quo allegation.
Quid pro quo. You tell us things, we tell you things. But not about WikiLeaks, about yourself. Go ahead, sweetie. Quid pro quo.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
Let's go to Mike in St. Louis. What's up, Mike?
Nothing. First of all, Jim, I think you're really fucking funny.
Thank you very much.
I loved you ever since fucking Lucky Louie on HBO.
Well, thank you, man.
I believe Larry, by the way, is in the significant minority in terms of, I don't think he's funny.
I don't even care about that. But you're not gonna call up and fucking be a little kind of subtly cunty to me.
Passive aggressive.
Not happening.
Right.
Call somewhere else.
I agree. Larry's a cunt. He's about as bright as Wesley Snipes' taint.
Okay, that's pretty dark.
That's very dark. And doesn't smell good.
No light hits that area.
Hold on. Here's what I want to talk about, this whole WikiLeaks shit. Quick. All right. Real quick. I know it's getting fucking repetitious and boring, but what I was concerned about is every time when asked, Hillary Clinton or anybody on her team or any of her fucking surrogates, all they got to say is, it was stolen. It was stolen from Russia. It was stolen material. It was stolen. Now, this left-wing media doesn't want to They don't want to report this because, it was stolen. That's the excuse everybody's getting.
Wait, the media doesn't want to report it because it was stolen? They didn't have any problem with the fucking Sony hack. They didn't have any problem reporting every single bit of gossip that came out of the Sony hack.
Yeah, you remember that fucking Chris Cuomo? Problem. We played the clip with when Nick DiPaolo was in here. Chris Cuomo goes on and goes, just so you know, it's stolen. It's illegal to have any of it, and blah, blah, blah.
And that's not even true. You're allowed to report it and talk about it. Bullshit. But they didn't feel that way about the fucking Sony leak. They reported every single thing that got said that was naughty. They couldn't talk about enough.
How about the fucking guy from L.A. Clippers? What's his name?
Donald Sterling. Yeah, absolute Donald Sterling.
Illegally recorded a conversation. Then the fucking left-wing media ran with it because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to feed into this fucking racism bullshit. And it wasn't a problem then. The liberal media went, no matter if it was a illegally recorded fucking recording, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Even though it was any of that, they still fucking ran with it. But here they don't want to talk about it. They're just using it as an excuse. I think it's really fucked up that they want to sit here and they want to tell us what to think. They want to tell us what to vote, and he wants to break that up, and everybody thinks he's fucking crazy. Yeah, okay, great. He said the pussy grabbing thing. I would rather him joke about grabbing pussies than her joke about having a private and a public fucking persona. Than her joke about, what do you mean, wipe it like with a cloth?
It is the best way. It is the best. The thing I like about him, one of the things is the fact that the media is taking a very deserved beating from him.
Yes.
Because they are shit. And so it's so nice to see somebody really fucking calling them out specifically. Like this stuff they've gotten away with forever.
Yeah.
Like none of the other fucking conservative candidates would have the balls to call them out. They might say it like, well, we know how the press is, but they would never go, no, look at what he's printing. It's a lie.
And that's the fun thing is that he's been manipulating them this entire time. Even when they thought they were on his site, he's just manipulating them the whole time. It's been great.
They really do whatever he wants with it, and then he gets kind of snippy when they don't. But he's had a pretty easy time of getting them to do what he wants them to do.
Right.
And react how he wants them to react.
But now that they're not doing it, he's like, fuck you, here's what's going on with the media.
Yeah.
Paul in Chicago.
Yay!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, Jim, I got a question for you then.
Sure, buddy.
I was wondering, since Donald believes that the media is biased, and if you're not in lockstep with what he believes, don't you think he'd come after you guys next, in a sense, because you're sort of making fun of him?
No, it's a different. The media is a powerful. We're two dumb guys on a radio show. I'm not worried about him coming after anyone. He's not going to hurt the media, but he puts a light on what they're doing. He just constantly calls them out, and I think they deserve to be constantly called out.
I don't like you categorizing me.
As what, a person? You're right. I shouldn't have.
Dumb
It's
guy.
a guy and a twink. Oh, a dumb guy and me.
Hey, and Jim, one last question. Salad show, what's going on?
You know, it's so funny. I had a dinner.
It's not funny.
That is very funny you say that. I had a lovely meal last night, and somebody was talking about the salad show, and I realized I had a great opportunity to update Salad with Jim.
Yeah.
And because the fire prevented a lot more of them from being filmed.
What fire was that?
There was a fire.
Where?
In the Salad with Jim place. I don't want to say where it is because then the lines get too long.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, yeah, there was some bonus footage that was found.
The director's cut? iTunes extras?
It was a director's cut of a very Salad with Jim Christmas.
It's just you looking like you're drugged. You're cutting lettuce.
This is how annoying people are on Facebook. Some woman during one of the videos said, I know he's not trying to do this, but that's how people with the stroke eat and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, go,
shut up.
Fuck you, bitch. If you know that's not what I'm trying to do, then why are you mentioning it? It had like zero. I wasn't even thinking of people who've had strokes.
Everybody's got to be a victim.
But it's almost like...
And by the way, if we wanted to make fun of somebody with a stroke, we would just do that.
Of course I would.
Listen to the Randy Travis bit.
I would make fun of someone with a stroke. But you preface it with, like, I know he's not trying to do it. Well, then why are you saying it?
Right.
Like, I know you didn't mean to do... Well, then shut up.
Right.
But I took it like this. How about you just say, wow, I wish I took things the way they were intended. Fucking dope.
Yeah. All perceptions off.
Yeah, madam, please. Ugh. Please.
Rob on Long Island.
It's a real viral video, this one.
No, it's not. It's just you cutting. It's just you looking like you have a stroke, which is very insensitive.
But I didn't
and
say
cutting
that.
lettuce. It looks like you have a stroke, Jim, and that's not funny.
Both sides of my body are working fine. If I didn't, I'd be clumsily pushing one hand back and forth.
You think you look like a klutz?
Yes, I would. A real clod. A real annoying clod. Hello.
What's up, Rob?
Hey guys. Jim, I saw a tweet you posted a couple days ago, and it was talking about the Toronto professor. He's a clinical psychology professor.
Okay. So when you were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah. I just heard about it.
Real interesting. I mean, anybody who has the opportunity to watch, he has like almost an hour-long discussion on YouTube. He posted it. Just Google Toronto professor PC, and he's getting really hurt by his colleagues at Toronto University over his unwillingness to use the new gender-neutral pronouns.
Yeah.
And I think he makes a really good argument where, you know, and I could give a shit about transgenders, whatever, but he says the motivation is it's people who are constantly looking for unequal outcomes, and the people who like to blame it on racial issues, well, now their new thing is transgender issues. So they're constantly looking to invent ways to club people with, you know, this ideology. The guy's a professor, a psychology professor. He's...
Hold on. Let me read what he said here. Did he say this, Adrian? Yes. He said these laws
No.
Well, no.
First
the
laws that I've seen.
The laws
that require
it's like 4 lines of text. They can't do this
under the threat of legal punishment to employ certain words to.
Why would you say it like that?
Speak a certain way instead of merely limiting what they're allowed to say. Peterson said so. The laws put in 2 words into our mouths.
Nobody knows what you just said because you just said words. You didn't no punctuation. Like nobody gets that.
Apparently, and he's not saying he's not saying if someone's trans, he's not going, "Hey, sir," to a female trans. He's just not using gender, like all these ludicrous gender neutral things. That again, they just want to feel like they matter and they're getting something across. And by that I mean students.
Well, what he's scared of is the law is worded so loosely where even if your intention isn't to upset anybody, it's how they feel. So we're not judging the intention, we're judging the consequence. So, and he uses the example, there's a difference between, manslaughter and homicide. One's unintentional, one's intentional. We judge it by the reasoning behind it. We always do that with all things. Was it intentional, unintentional? With this speak, we don't care if you intended to or didn't intend to offend somebody. It's how they feel, which ultimately is the trigger for you potentially committing a crime.
Right, taking responsibility for the way other people feel. And by the way, the students, they're annoying, but that's what students do.
Right.
The real disgusting people are the cowardly administration, because they wrote him that said to him, your statements that you will refuse to refer to transgender persons using gender-neutral pronouns if they ask you to do so are contrary to the rights of those persons to equal treatment without discrimination based on their gender identity and gender expression, the letter from the administration said. They're such fucking cowards.
It's insane.
Again, if you're saying the opposite of what if someone says, hey, I'm male to female, and I prefer you refer to me as she. And you're going, hey, he, or hey, mister, then you're that's kind of shitty to do. But if you don't want to be gender neutral, like to say they or whatever these ridiculous gender neutral ones are, you can't be forced to do that.
But so many of these colleges now, especially the most liberal ones, are taking what they're doing from students. Like there's no credence given to life experience where the administration would actually make their decisions. It's just, the students are upset by this, so let's let them. Anytime they're upset by something, it's like, okay, well, let's, from the dawn of time, it's been known that if a kid whines, you don't give him what he wants. If a puppy is whining, you don't give them what they want.
That's right, you keep fucking it.
What?
If a puppy's whining. Why else does the puppy cry?
Because then they get used. They're just like, whenever I want something, I just whine for it and I'll get it.
Yeah,
and that's how they're fucking treating students now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's go to there it is, Goldie in D.C. What's up, Goldie? You're on Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm just glad to be on the phone listening to the voice of reason. I'm glad that I can ignore the facts that I've heard come out of Trump's mouth. I'm glad that I'm able to ignore the polls that have been done across the spectrum by credible organizations that have indicated that there's been people with like-minded beliefs as I do, who have found the current stuff coming from Trump to be so far removed from reality. And I have to thank you guys because, I thought that information I heard was factual until I heard your opinion because, someone...
What are you talking about?
Sir. Whatever, just say what you're saying because it's confusing.
It's just... when Hillary mentioned the deplorables, she's talking about people like you who, believe in wrestling and watch wrestling and think that that's real and all of that.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All we're saying is that the press has a very definite bias, and they've been getting away with it for a long time. So why are we the deplorables when I've said I still don't know who I'm voting for?
Because how could you not? Do you not hear
I get it. Here's what you said. I don't agree with you. I don't see it the way you do. So your arrogance tells you that you're right and everyone else is wrong.
No. It's just that when listen, when you have people who follow wrestling, who make us happy.
Where did cheese go?
There we are.
I don't know.
All right, sir. Hold on. We're dancing.
I don't know.
All right, let's hear the rest of the wrestling guys. The wrestling has nothing to do with it, sir.
He hung up. I don't know what he's talking about.
No, but again, that guy, that's the attitude of people. That's why we stink.
Yeah.
Because here's how could you not see it my way?
Right. Well,
I don't. Sorry.
Yeah, because,
Sorry.
Jay in Canada.
How's it going, fellas?
Good,
Hello,
buddy.
Jay.
Congratulations on your new show there.
Thank you.
Jim, you get to work with the Ryan Seacrest of Shock Jock, Sam Roberts.
I don't know if that's
Is that a compliment or an insult?
No, that is not a compliment. Anyways, just as an outsider...
Hold on.
The Ryan Seacrest of Shock Jocks would be like the Ryan Seacrest of, shitty DJs is Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
So he's like the best because he's the most successful, but he's still a shitty DJ.
Yes, sir.
But when you say the Ryan Seacrest of Shock Jocks, it takes the shitty DJ element out.
Yeah.
So you're just saying that I'm able to do what I do successfully, or no?
Sure thing, bud. My main point is Hillary Clinton is a flawed
right?
candidate.
I mean, logically that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. You can't call up and be mean to one of the co-hosts.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yes. Really.
Fuck, you realize you listen to your own show or what?
Yes, I do.
What does that mean?
Actually, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm on it.
Yeah, we're too busy doing it.
My only point was
and doing it.
Hillary Clinton is such a flawed candidate. Hillary Clinton is such a flawed candidate.
Wait. Was that a sound that came out of your mouth? Was that a chuckle just now? Did you just? Wait, Jay? Did you just laugh at something that was said by the Ryan Seacrest of Shock Jocks? Were you laughing at that? Wait, were you just entertained?
Did you hear what I heard him say? He said, "Did you hear? Listen,
This guy's a riot.
I heard
That's what you said, Jay. Jay, I'm starting to feel like maybe your opinions are losing credibility.
That's right.
Okay, Ryan. If you're a fan, go ahead. You want to be that, that's fine. I just made a joke. I guess it didn't go over too well with you guys, but
no, it didn't.
That's you this morning.
It was a good joke.
Anyway, my only.
All right, go ahead, mister.
I hung up on him. We got to take a break.
Okay.
We'll wrap the show up, though. We'll only have a couple minutes, but we'll wrap the show
up.
up.
10:40 already?
Yeah, it is.
I have to plug.
What's
I have
going on?
Philadelphia this weekend. I'm Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm doing 4 nights there. I'm also doing Fort Lauderdale. It looks like Friday, Saturday, the 17th, 18th, I think, or maybe the Thursday. We don't know yet, but it's in November. I have dates in Saratoga coming up. I have a date Doylestown, PA. I have a lot of stuff before my taping. And Sam and I are going to be in L.A.
Yes, next
doing
week.
some stuff next week. The 31st of October through the 5th of November or something, or the 4th of November.
Yeah.
Broadcasting from L.A.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll have shows out of L.A. next week, and we're going to figure out some fun stuff to do while we're down there.
Yeah, we should get some fun guests and have a good time.
Yeah.
And we've banned somebody effectively from being on this program today.
Is that Larry?
Oh, he's banned.
Forever, right?
He's absolutely banned.
Fuck it. He can't even make up for it now.
No.
He had his you know why?
He didn't want to make up for it.
He had his opportunity and he did not.
No, I respect the fact that he was honest, though. I do respect that. I'm not saying he's a piece of shit.
But that'll be that.
That's it.
That'll be that. Well, we will be back to wrap this show up Larry free right after this.
We'll be back with more Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Get comfortable. Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are back.
This one flew by. Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Rolando's. Do we know who's coming in this week? Do we say?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're the booker.
I know. I just blanked out. I just had delicious candy bacon. Now I just blanked out.
Candied bacon?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on that diet still?
Yeah.
Roland,
it's hot here.
Roland just had some delicious candied bacon, so it's
Yes, I saw Noah out there looking rather lovely, by the way.
Oh,
She had
yes.
a bag of something that sounded crispy.
Was it candied bacon?
It was.
It was. I said to her, I'm casual in the halls. I said, what you eating, babe?
Oh.
You don't think that's a cool way to talk?
It's almost sexual harassment.
Why?
Coming from you.
I said, what you? It was cute. I said, what you?
That's not cute.
I said, what you eating, babe?
That's not even sort of cute.
No, but she offered me some candied bacon. It looked like it was probably amazing, and I didn't have it. It was good, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy I didn't. Because I cheated last night. I had a little bit of ice cream.
What kind of ice cream?
Fucking vanilla and chocolate.
Well,
and I had a
if it's custard,
cookie.
It's not cheating because all natural milk.
If it's custard?
Yeah, you're talking 8 feet above the microphone, by the way. You're talking into the mic.
I can't bend down. I'll share myself.
Yeah. Roland, you really should talk into the mic, and if you do, you'll have probably this advice for, I would think, everybody.
It's phenomenal. You will love it.
You remember that?
Which one?
Oh, you don't have your stupid headphones
Put your headphones on.
Oh.
It's a really cool clip.
Wait,
Hold on.
Yeah, tell me if you enjoy this.
It's phenomenal. You will love it.
It's phenomenal. You will love it.
I do remember.
Roland just had a defeated look on his face, like,
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't put those headphones on.
But you had a good photo with Bruce.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very happy.
You made them retake it a couple times, right?
Yeah, the
Good.
woman at Barnes & Noble messed up twice. And then they go next, and I saw her thumb. It's a touchscreen, so I saw a flash before she lifted the camera up.
Would you be bummed if you got a picture? It was just a thumb.
I would have cried.
It would have taken you a while to realize that wasn't you.
Well, poor her.
How come we can't get Lady Gaga in? I'd love to chat with her.
Yeah, is she around?
She did Stern, and she left.
just left,
I would say, hey, I'm a little monster. Could you? Alejandro's a good one.
She looked nice.
Can
Yeah,
you
I'm sure she
contact
did.
Lady Gaga and let him know that there's a certain person who wants to speak to his Mama Monster?
Yes.
Sure.
I miss Mama Monster.
You do?
Yes, I do. I like her.
Oh, she's a little weird on SNL, a little awkward. I like the second song.
What's the name of the songs?
Ayo or Ayo or Yo?
Ayo.
Something like that. She's got a new album that just came out.
I know. We walked by that pop-up thing. I should have stopped in and went, hey, why don't you swing by and we'll radio together.
It's not bad. I heard half of it.
Yeah. And we'll maybe we'll it's got a lot. It's got
How does
some,
anybody not want to fuck Lady
oh,
Gaga?
she looks so fucking hot on SNL.
Would you fuck her?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I want to knock her up. She's still dating that guy from Chicago?
No, they broke up.
Oh,
shit! You
she's
can impregnate
available.
her.
The bitch is available.
How long do you think you'd last?
She had a head on.
It would depend on how she is. If she's like a weird girl who likes the fact that I'm really perverted and open, she may go, I like him because there's no secrets with him. And every time I fart, he just puts his nose down.
No, I mean,
there.
before you came, how long would you last?
Oh, I think I had a relationship. I could last a while, dude. I'd probably be very blown away. It would depend on what she was doing. Like, my goal with her, it wouldn't be even a fucker. I want to lay on my bed, and I want her to sit on my face and then just play with my nipples while I crank my dick.
Is that right?
Yep.
She was wearing this other thing. Maybe it was the other SNL performance. I don't remember, but it had this big camel toe in it.
Real? I heard about that. Can we see it? Yeah. I heard about that. Somebody said that on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it had a big camel toe. I think it was the second SNL performance.
Oh, I know.
I love the David Pumpkin bit. Did you?
It was funny.
The what?
David Pumpkin.
Oh, I just love the fact. Show me her fucking camel toe. She has a great vag. Is that it? Oh, she has a great vag. Holy
David
shit.
Pumpkin.
When's from SNL? Look at her pussy lips.
That's
They're so
not from
fat.
SNL, but
Look at how fat they are.
there's the second performance,
God
not this
damn,
one.
is she awesome.
Oof. Yeah, there it is. She stands up.
Show me the camel toe. I guarantee that's such a beautiful vagina.
And this is another. There was another song where she, sang and played on the piano.
I like those.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Very good. By the way, while we're waiting for this ad to pass, make sure you're checking Jim and Sam Show on YouTube.
Yes.
D-Bag has been working around the clock for videos to put up there.
Well, how come you don't work in front of the motherfucker?
Just go to Jim and Sam Show on
How
YouTube.
come you working around the clock? Get near that motherfucker.
When he works around the clock, he works around the clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's he got the clock in the middle of the room and shit?
There she is.
You heard what I said?
Put that shit in full screen.
Let me see.
You have to rewind a little bit.
So right now she's covering her cunt with her hat. Get back there. Back up!
Let me tell you something. It's a big hat. There she is. Look at that.
Oh, that's
Look
not,
at that.
That's more, that's not good camel toe.
Yeah, what?
No, that's not.
What do you think of that camel toe, Roland?
No, you know why? It's because it's when there's a giant split from the pants. I like when you can literally see like a meaty mound. That's different. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But when I see one split up to the fucking bunt, I'm like, that's not what I like.
Oh.
All monsters like that.
I like them.
Roland's the
She
king
has
of
pretty
Roland's the
lips,
king of
too,
the
man.
moose knuckle.
She has great lips.
Roland sits down in the office, so his shorts ride up his pants, his legs, and he gets this big fat moose knuckle right in the front of his pants.
Huge guy got that.
Oh, she's the best. So check that YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook, Jim and Sam Show. We got Bert Kreischer tomorrow, Rolandos? That's confirmed? Yep. All right. Well, then we will have Bert Kreischer in here tomorrow, and we'll see you then.
Wait, Philadelphia this weekend. I think my tickets are gone, by the way, for my taping. People have been asking me. I got a couple emails.
Well, who's Mr. Popular all of a sudden?
I guess I am.
He had his fucking videos on in the background again.
What is he?
Adrian has no idea how to turn videos off in the background.
Where did cheese go?
We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Wait, hold on a second. I'm going to say something funny.
No.
Wait, after I cut the cheese, cut the cheese? Wait, I cut the cheese? No.